What is good, Internet? My name is JB. Welcome back to more Arkansas State Dynasty here on College Football 26. If you're enjoying the content, if you're enjoying the series, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. I would very much appreciate it. Really want to try to hit monetization sometime during the cycle of this game. We're closing in on 300 subs by the time at the time of recording. We're like 5-10 away, so if you guys can subscribe, that'd be really sick. And yeah, you only need 500 these days on YouTube, so we're over halfway there. If you guys can subscribe, help your boy get a second monetized channel. Channel link in the description, by the way. That'd be pretty darn cool. That being said, we are here with season 3. We're coming off another 9+ win season. I can't remember if we won our 10th game or not. I don't think we did, because I'm pretty sure we lost our bowl game. But coming off a pretty big season, we went ahead and made the step up from the Sun Belt into the American, which doesn't feel like a big jump in terms of talent, but it certainly is in terms of conference prestige. It goes from like one of the lowest to at least like a respectable level, so that will help us with recruiting. But we are in the same conference as Tulane, who is the pretty much consistently in this game the group of 5 representative in the college football playoff. So we're going to be going up against them to try to get into the CFP a lot. Rice is a pretty decent team. UTSA is a good team. Pulse is okay. We have a rivalry with Memphis that we'll get to play more often now. ECU's fun, got some fun jerseys. USF has a cool stadium in, Tampa Bay. We get to play in the Buccaneers Stadium. North Texas is there. They're pretty high overall, so they're going to be another team that's going to be consistently competing with us and Tulane towards the top, I would imagine, although they did lose to USF, so that is worth noting. Charlotte is here. Navy did beat us in a previous bowl game in year 1. We got UAB here. He's a pretty good team. We got the Army as well, and then FAU, who has some really cool jerseys. So yeah, it was a pretty fun conference, and we fit right in. And I think we'll be hopefully competing as one of the top teams in this conference, especially when we consider that we were able to keep almost all of our players, especially our most highly rated players. And we were also able to bring in a few good players through the transfer portal. And I think we're, looking pretty good. Our starting quarterback is going to be Keldrick Luster. He was a transfer from Texas A&M, but he's originally and in real life an SMU quarterback. He went from a 71, I think, to a 79 overall. He's okay. Got some pretty good athleticism. 90 throw power is all right. And he's got some decent accuracy, except for deep down the field. So it's going to be a lot of short and intermediate stuff this year, which is fine. That's kind of what we've been doing. We can take deep shots every now and then. And with 77 deep accuracy, we can still do that. Rashawn Coleman is on the team. Anthony Wilkins, our freshman from last season, is all right. And then we brought in another freshman, Brandon Speaks, who is a 70 overall true freshman. The problem with him is he has some of the worst accuracy I've ever seen. So he just simply could not be our starter. And he's not our starter, so quarterback room looks okay. We're, relying on Keldrick Luster. We were hoping for a little bit of a higher overall, getting a transfer portal QB. I've seen some insane players, even as 3 stars, but, we found an all right one. Not one of the insane ones that I'm sure you guys have found in your game play. We also bring in Jalen Dupree to be our starting running back. We graduated Kenyon Clay, who was a beast for us last year, had 20+ touchdowns. And Jalen Dupree comes in from UTEP, hoping to do more of the same. We can take a look at his stats and just see how he's been doing. Oh, he's a Colorado State guy. My bad. But he had a fucking monsters year last year. 930 yards, 4.6 per carry, 20 touchdowns. Hopefully he can, replicate that, as he is now a much better player. In 83 overall, got some decent speed, decent strength, very good, well-balanced back. I really like the elusive bruiser archetypes. I think they're probably the best archetype in the game. He still has playmakers if you can find one with good size. But a lot of the times they're like Devin Spencer, 5'8", 180, which is fine, but like not great. And then we have a 4-star true freshman, Zach Rasmussen, who's going to play a good bit. He'll probably end up playing over Devin Spencer. Spencer played a bit last year. Didn't really do a whole lot for us, but, there'll be a rotation. But we do want to get the 4-star on the field early and often. At receiver, Chauncey Cobb is our highest overall actual receiver. But if you guys saw last episode, you know who is going to actually be our receiver 1. Chauncey Cobb is all right. Pretty fast. He's a short speed threat. Ramel Stevens played a good bit for us last year. He'll probably be our slot guy. That's not really his game, but it's not really anyone's game. We don't have a great receiver room. Muhammad Rich is all right. He's got some good speed to him, but he's basically just completely maxed out. Johnny Ferris is okay. Corbin McKinnon, true freshman, is very slow. We are redshirting Javonte Wheeler, a gadget receiver. Now, gadget receivers have a chance to be really good. Like, just look at these abilities that you can get. Now, Dot and Extender don't really do anything, but Sidestep, Shifty, and Cutter are all incredible abilities. So I'm kind of very intrigued to find a really good athlete at a gadget style, because Cutter is broken, and then Shifty and Sidestep are also very, 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 very good abilities. So if we can find a disgusting gadget receiver down the line, I would very much like to. And he, has potential to be one with Impact Dev. I don't know how likely it is he gets to like his full potential, but we'll see. Rashawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, returning as our starting tight end. He's pretty good. We've also brought in Josh Pfeiffer to be more of that blocking jump ball specialist, possession style guy. And we also still have Drew Nicholson, who is just a really good blocker. That's pretty cool. O-line is looking pretty good. Cole Drongo, I do want to talk about him. He's an 84 overall, transfer from somewhere. Memphis, I believe it was. Yeah, it was Memphis. And he has star dev and like no skill cap. So we brought him in as like a 74, 75 overall, and he jumped up at 9 or 10 overall. And he still has a lot more room to still grow. The problem with him is we do need to have a really high championship contender, which could be a problem, jumping up in competition, but we're hopeful we'll be able to keep him because he is a freak. Anyone with star or elite dev is just going to be an incredibly high overall. It's just the development trait matters so much in this game. Center is still not the best. Right guard, we're starting another guy with star dev, a true freshman, Sydney Ben. Star dev, we're hoping he can turn into a beast for us down the line. And then Riley McGee is, for the third straight season, going to be our starting right tackle. He's been solid. I don't really have any complaints about our O-line, and he's been starting on it for multiple seasons, so he will get to continue to do that. And we do have a true freshman here, Damian Gray, only normal dev. He is well-rounded though, so has one of the better archetypes. Defensive line is looking okay. Drew Collins has some decent potential. He's only a junior, pretty good athlete, but we're hoping for a good season, a big season out of our prize recruit. That's what I'm looking for from season 2. That would be Quincy Gasher. I guess season 1 we brought him in. Yeah, he's a 4-star edge rusher, star dev, up to a 78 overall. He has very good finesse moves, and he's a pretty good athlete. I've really focused heavily on upping his finesse moves because I really just want him to dominate this level of competition and just, gash up some O-lines. Gavin Garrison returning for a second year as a starter. He's pretty good. Well-balanced, run defense, more of a run defender power guy than like a true edge rusher. And then a defensive tackle. Kevin Otis is coming off a monster year. He's an 81 overall. He'll continue to play for us. Zach Roth, star dev. He's up to a 74. We're going to get him on the field a lot because he's another guy who just has like a ton of potential. He's a little bit more capped than the other guy we talked about, but he is a freak. Vinny Reinbolt, 4-star. True freshman, is going to wear a red shirt. And then we have Timmy Goley, who's played a bit for us, as has Cedric Brazil, going to be stepping in as probably our primary nose tackle. I don't know if we're actually going to play him there, but we'll see. And then we have a couple other true freshmen. Linebacker is a weakness. We have some okay speed at the position, but no one is like super great. Vernon Sturgis was our best linebacker last year, but that's not really saying much because he is hard capped, even with impact dev and a true freshman. He's just not really a guy who can get a whole lot better. His IQ is low, which means his awareness is low, which means his overall is low. He can get faster. He can still get better stopping the run and a little bit better in, coverage and hit power and stuff. But unfortunately, he is kind of tapped out. But he's an okay player, so he's not a bad starter. But he is a player we'll be looking to upgrade, hopefully. Speaking of upgrades, Teddy Montgomery, star dev, true freshman from Inglewood, California. No, he's Inglewood, Colorado, my bad. But yeah, he's star dev. Another guy with just basically unlimited potential that we're going to hope to tap into. He's going to wear a red shirt, though. At corner, we brought in Brian Nelson from USC to be our starting CB1, our lockdown guy. So this freak of nature, DJ Pickett, can focus on just roaming around the field, making plays, and also being our starting #1 receiver. He did it last year. We unfortunately can't really look at the stats, but he had a pretty good year for us. Did have 5 interceptions, but for whatever reason, it doesn't show receiving stats. He had, I would say, probably like 850 yards to like 900. I think he probably had under 1,000 yards and like 6 to 8 touchdowns, somewhere in that range. He had a really good year as our receiver 1. If we were a heavy dose of a run offense with, multiple receivers getting in the mix, but he was really good for us on both sides of the ball, and it will continue to hopefully be that. And then we have Cameron Keys, who we brought in from Missouri to be our starting slot, and he's a very good player as well. Marco Stack is on the team. He's from Conway. He's a U of A guy. And we have some pretty good depth, but no one who's like super stand out as like a really good player. Zach Ezekiel has good athleticism, but he's not, you know, an amazing player outside of just being really good in zone coverage. He's the guy who I wanted to get ball hawk for, so we could have someone who had ball hawk, but I did not realize that boundary corners can't get ball hawk, which I think is stupid. But yeah, it is what it is. I guess only zone corners can get it. Regardless, it is what it is. He's all right. And then we head over to free safety. Evan Brown will be starting for a second straight year for us. Really good athlete. And just a very good cover safety. And then we have this guy. I'm not sure what to do about him. Oh, no, we are redshirting. Okay, Alex Osman. Like, I didn't see the red shirt. But Alex Osman was a 4-star with elite development, had not a single other school even offered a scholarship. We were the only school to offer him a scholarship the entire season. And he's like, yeah, I'll come to Arkansas State. You're the only people who want me. And we ended up getting just an absolute steal of a player. Now, will he ever be able to be a perfect player? No, because, you know, hybrid archetype isn't the best, but he does have the abilities to get wrap up, hammer, knockout, aftershock, blow up. They're all fine abilities. I just wish he could get like any cover ability, because these are all like, you know, run defense or like box specialist abilities. Like, where are any cover abilities? If he's a hybrid player, he should be able to get some hybrid abilities. Like, there should be, you know, at least one fucking cover ability in here, you would think. I guess knockout kind of is, but like, let me get fucking ball hawk, bro. Or at least let me get like, what is it, bottleneck or blanket coverage? Whatever. Blanket coverage is a man ability, but yeah, he should be able to at least get like, you know, some sort of cover ability. But you know, Elite Dev is going to be awesome. He's going to be an absolute freak. Very, very nearly unlimited potential. Really kind of want to get him on the field, but Evan Brown is just simply also very, very good. So he is going to play. Then we have Cedric Franklin, who did kind of lose us a game last year, but he had a really high overall, so we kept him. He kind of sold our bowl game. We made a sick comeback in a bowl game against Toledo, and he got just thrown on the ground by the running back, just absolutely sent to the nether realm, Derrick Henry style, on Josh Norman, just completely thrown off. And then he took a very, very poor pursuit angle and allowed the walk-in touchdown. I'm like, it wasn't back-to-back plays, but it's pretty damn near back-to-back plays. So we're hoping for a better year out of him, but he is up to an 84 overall. And then we have Daniel Dimery, who was our starting nickel corner, slot corner last year, who will probably end up playing a lot of sub linebacker for us this season. He's a pretty good athlete, and he's got some very solid ratings in terms of just tackling and zone IQ and stuff like that. So he'll probably end up playing sub linebacker for us when he played, you know, slot corner for us last year. So he'll still play a lot. Charles Garbutt, starting kicker. Yeah, I did kind of find out there are just really good kickers in the game this year, which is fun, but we do have one. That's pretty cool. And then we have a punter still. And yeah, that's the team. It's looking pretty solid. We do open this season against Georgia Tech on the road, which is a pretty tough game. Out of conference game, but a pretty tough one. I guess we can go over the entire schedule. That's probably a pretty good idea. Yeah, week 1, we have Georgia Tech. Week 2, we head on the road to play Memphis, which I'm pretty sure we played them on the road last year. Don't quote me on that, but we did play them last year, but now it's a conference game. And it's still a rivalry game, so that's cool. Hopefully we can get that later in the year. Moving forward, hopefully it's not always a week 2 thing, but I imagine it probably will be, because that's just when we played them last year, and it's also when we played them this year. So I would like to be able to have rivalry games later in the season for recruiting purposes, especially as we get better, but then we might not stay in the American forever. We got Navy week 3, rematch of our bowl game from a couple years ago, and then we're playing Missouri State, which is also apparently a rivalry game, which we will look to take advantage of. It is a home game, and we're hopefully, you know, be able to at least have a couple of guys on campus for that one. USF in week 5 and North Texas in week 6. That's a little string of home games. We open with 3 straight road games, and we have 3 straight home games to wrap that up. So a lot of like middle season recruiting weeks that could be big. We have a road game against Rice, home game against UConn, road game against UTSA and UL Monroe, and we are home against Tulane in what could be a massive game late in the season for both conference championship purposes and even potentially CFP purposes. So see what ends up happening there. Then we have a bye week in week 12, and we played Simple week 13. So a pretty, you know, decent schedule. We have a nice like middle area here where we'll have some decent opportunities to get wins, you know, establish ourselves in the conference. So we'll hopefully be able to do well there. And finally, before we get into week 1, let's go ahead and take a look at the recruiting board. At quarterback, we are desperately going to need one, and we found a very, very good one in DeMarco Morris. a pocket passer from Sanford, North Carolina. So it is going to be hard to get him out of the state, considering Duke is already kind of pulling away with this one. But he is a really good quarterback. I had 3 quarterbacks on our board, and he was the only one who didn't lock us out after week 1, and he is very good. 94 throw power, 85 short, 83 medium, 76 deep accuracy, and pretty decent speed for a pocket passer. He's incredible. I'm very much aware that we are almost assuredly not going to get him. I'm going to at least try to stay in the race until, you know, it just is very obviously over. We're going to give it at least another week or 2 to see. But if we go ahead, and I think I could probably still find them, head over here and take a look at some other 4 stars that have locked us out. There's actually one more that we can look at. Kentrell Tyron. Or Tryon. We'll see. But I needed to see if I can find any of the other guys. I think they were both gems. It actually won't let me add them to the board. So I won't even be able to see their overalls, but I'm kind of wasting my time doing this now that I think about it. Yeah, I won't even be able to see their overalls, but it was Reggie Hepburn, 6'4", dual threat. He had insane speed and athleticism and an arm. He was really good. And then the other one was Marcus Kaufman, who I'm pretty sure was actually even better. But yeah, both these guys did lock us out. I would like to be able to just see their overalls, but I guess we can, or at least their ratings, not their overalls. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're hopeful we can at least have a chance at DeMarco Morris. We do have a running back, James Short, we're going after. We don't really need running back, but we'll throw some hours on him, see if we can get in this race. He's pretty good, so looks very similar to Zach Rasmussen, honestly, so we probably should just look elsewhere for those hours, but whatever, it's fine. We are being delusional with our opportunity to go after Amari Crow, 5-star receiver, top 5 at the position in the country, top 30 player overall, 95 speed, 90 acceleration. We're never going to get this player, but we're going to try. We're number 4 currently with Alabama, Arkansas, and LSU ahead of us. And then we also have Jamal Banks, who is currently not really being recruited. And we do have a nice offer on him. If we were smart, we would just go ahead and not worry about James Short, because we really just don't need running back this year. The transfer we got brought in, Jalen Dupree, is only a sophomore, and we also still have what's his face, Zach Rasmussen. So we really don't need running back. And if we can get a guy like Jamal Banks to be a little bit more interested in our school, I would be pretty interested in doing that. So we'll go ahead and throw 40 on him. Save 10 hours so we can maybe do a little bit of scouting or offer another scholarship if he wants to. If I say contract, you know what I mean. BJ Kamara, 4-star tight end. We do need to bring in another one, as a lot of our backups are graduating, or upperclassmen, so it would be nice to try to get another one in the mix. Doesn't really necessarily need to be a 4-star, but why couldn't it be? Probably because we're not going to get him. So yeah, this is just feels like a waste of hours. I did all of these last night, so we're going to go ahead and get those hours back as well. That sucked to just give up on a guy like that, but probably makes sense. But we can probably make sense to do so, and we can go ahead and put a few more hours on Amani Okinonu is what we're going to go with. And then Matt Tyree, 4-star guard we're going after. Edge, Paul Marcook is a guy we actually look like we have a shot at. We're putting 50 hours on him. He, I believe, had starting interest in us. And yeah, he did have starting interest in us, because you can see that we went up after last week. He already had some. And we moved up, and those other 2 schools moved down. So yeah, we're looking pretty good here. Honestly, we're about to overtake Ole Miss. So this looks like a recruiting battle we could potentially win. Big time 4-star power rusher would be nice to add. A couple of D tackles we're going after. A couple 4-stars. Pure power guy and a gas specialist guy. Get us some more run defense. We have some good pass rushers. A little bit better run defense up front. So we're going after those guys. 3-star Will linebacker has us number 1 on his board. Have a scholarship out there. Same thing with the 3-star Mike Adrian Bourne. Corner, 4-star with 50 hours on him. Keenan Babineau have a chance there. And then we have a 5-star safety, Nicholas Kumar, who does not have a single offer currently, and we are going to look to get into his top options. So I have 35 hours to play with. It's probably a mistake to do this, but I do really want to try to find a good quarterback. So I might go ahead and just scout at least one 3-star QB, just because we really do need to find one. I imagine our starter will probably be another portal guy next season, but it is a position we obviously desperately need. It's the most important position on the field, so we want to try to find a good one, and I'm going to try to find a good one. All right, well, we weren't really able to find a good quarterback. I clicked on a 6'4" dual threat, and he was really bad. But we're going to go ahead, head down to, I believe they just play in Atlanta. Don't call me that. I'm almost positive Georgia Tech is just in Atlanta to take on the Yellow Jackets and see if we can't find ourselves on the right side of a W to start this season. Not a massive game in terms of like needing to win. So it's not like a hugely important game to win. That's what I should have said. But it would be nice to get off on the right foot. A lot of players making their first starts for our team. Quite a few returning starters as well. And I forgot to change our defensive playbook because I really do not want to be in 3-3-5 anymore. It is just bad. So I'm going to go ahead and open my notepad so I can fucking remember to change the defensive playbook. It's going to open on my other monitor, isn't it? Nope, it didn't. Hell yeah. Change. Defense. Jackass. All right. Honestly, this stadium is a fucking vibe. That entrance was cool as shit. And I very much want to do a Georgia Tech rebuild now. That was fucking cool. And the stadium is dope. All right, we might have to do a Georgia Tech. I already know my next team. After Arkansas State. After we do like 6-7 seasons of Arkansas State or even more. I already know who our team after that is going to be, but Georgia Tech just made the short list of third rebuild. They were famous for like the option offense in NCAA 14. I don't know if that's still kind of what they do. I imagine it probably is. Because colleges tend to hold on to those identities longer than NFL teams do, even with like coaching turnover. Like tend to run the same sort of stuff. I mean, you know, the Army and the Navy, or like the armed forces schools, have had access to, you know, other, you know, coaches and stuff. Like they could have very easily changed their offenses at any point to like a more modern offense and done anything other than just running the wishbone triple option stuff, but they don't, and we appreciate that about them. Excellent tackle. Dimmery playing very well in the box. And we'll hold Georgia Tech to a field goal. But getting back to the previous thought about schools changing their playbooks, like, you know, at any point in the last 50 years, we'll say, you know, any of the armed forces schools could have looked at like a fucking Bill Belichick, like, coaching playbook or whatever, and just like, oh, hey, maybe we should, you know, update our offense to be a little bit more modern. But they don't. And I'm sure they've had, you know, multiple different coaches there and shit. So yeah, it's just a thought that, you know, that's probably why Georgia Tech still has their same sort of philosophy. And we are just instantly sacked. Oh boy, Celtic Luster, not a great first drive. And we're back on offense, or on defense rather, on 3rd and long. We will pass commit here. 3rd and 8 should be a pass play, you would think. We will go ahead and continue to throw up the contain, though. Slot receiver in motion. It is a pass. Good coverage by Dimmery. QB's going to step up and just walk right past him. What can I do differently there? I guess not sprint, but he's just going to sprint past me if I don't sprint at him. I don't know. I don't know what to do differently there in situations like that. Because it feels like no matter what I do, it's just a lose-lose. RPO, quick out, good tackle. Looks like Rashawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, had a big catch there on the first drive. Glad someone did. Another receiver in motion to screen. Can't get there. Great blocks by the tackle. 58. Or guard, whatever he was. Great play by him regardless of what position he is. He's no longer on the field, but he is. So. Nice blow up there. They're running back already with, did I say 80 yards already? Hopefully it fucking didn't, because good God, man. I did it towards the end of the first, but still. We're on pace for fucking 320 yards. There's some offense. All right. We have a red zone alert. It's going to be 1st and 10. Hoping we get a little bit better out of Kendrick Luster here. See if we can actually, well, mainly our offensive line wasn't really his fault on the last drive. He will drop back and complete the pass to Rashawn Michaels for the first completion of the season that we've seen. Nicely done. We do have DJ Pickett, superstar two-way player, lined up on the right side. He will run a slant, but we'll go ahead and check right back down to Rashawn Michaels. He'll get very close to the 1st down marker. I like this offensive playbook. It's pretty good. I don't have any qualms with it, but let's go ahead and get Jalen Dupree a carry. I like Jalen Dupree a lot. I think Jalen Dupree is going to be a monster for us. He feels fast. Kenyon Clay was fast, but he's like not the fastest, but he had more power. Jalen Dupree is faster and has the similar power profile. He doesn't have the abilities, the physical abilities that, like the literal in-game abilities that Kenyon Clay had, but in terms of like actual player and stats, he's very, very similar. If not even a slightly better athlete. Clay is a slightly better athlete. Gonna put Pickett on a drag. Get that in quick to Rashawn Michaels. He does just run a nice route, and they didn't account for him. Touchdown, Heartbreak Kid, and he's gonna throw it down. The reverse. I gotta change his number. 89 is gross. It's fine for a true freshman. He had to wear a gross looking number, but he's basically the best player on the offense now besides Jalen Dupree. He should get a better number than 89. Not that it's like a bad number, obviously, but let's get the man 85 or something. Or like, you know, you could rock a Kyle Pitts. What was it? Was he 2 in college? I think he's 1 in the NFL. He can rock a single digit number for sure. He's the best player on the team. As we do give up the touchdown to Tech. We'll go ahead and man up. I still want the contain though. Happy to get up in time. Quick out is complete. That guy looks like a fucking giant amongst men. It's gonna be 3rd and 10. We do just go ahead and pass commit here. Get Sturgis on the blitz. QB drop back the pass. Completes. Be closer to the ball, please. That should be a pick. You should be able to go get that. We're just getting gashed right now. The quarterback is playing very well. And he just bowls over our D tackle and slides. Kevin Otis got bitched. Quincy Keller having a hell of a first half. There's just not a whole lot we can do against this team. The game says we're of a similar overall, but we're really not that high of an overall team. That is not my responsibility. I don't know whose it is. We do get the ball in the red zone, though. 20-7. We're not totally out of it by any means. Still plenty of game ahead of us. Ooh, Rashawn Michaels did kind of burn there. But we will go to... I couldn't tell you who that was. I don't think it was Stevens. Pick it open. Actually catches it. Let's go. He had like 83 catching last year, but he had a million drops. He had the second highest catching on the team last season and dropped the ball constantly. I think it's a thing that has to do with just the two-way players, but I don't have any confirmation of that. That's just throwing it to Rashawn Michaels no matter what. They're going to take it out, and they might have a pick six here. Need Pickett to be a hero, and he's not going to be able to, as this guy's apparently faster than DJ Pickett. Oh, that'll be a touchdown. And I did do a little bit of research while I was editing season 2. Turns out DJ Pickett did play a lot of receiver in high school, so there's a chance he could, you know, be a two-way guy. He's probably not going to for LSU, but at least that information has not been made public yet, but it is a thing he did quite a bit. He had 25 touchdowns in his high school career, something like that. It was like a consensus, like, 10 recruit that just wanted to leave LSU for whatever reason, and for some reason chose Arkansas State. We sort of like set it up to be like, yeah, we were the only school who would guarantee allow him to start on both sides of the ball. That's why he chose to come here, because he really wanted to, you know, flip both sides. And we're like, yeah, you can totally do that, dude. Come on. Anyway, we're getting fucking destroyed on this drive, if you couldn't fucking tell. Jalen, buddy. Gonna jump off sides. I really just wanted to get a deep shot on the field, and my running was like, oh, did you snap the ball? No, actually, we fucking didn't. Aside from the quarterback, you're the only in the center. You're the one guy who should know that, but regardless, as I am just yapping, Ramel Stevens decides that he wants to score a touchdown. Huge play by Ramel. He is completely maxed out. This is as good as he will ever be, but if he could do that occasionally, that's all we need him to do. Ramel Stevens goes deep, and more importantly, Keldrick Luster able to complete the throw. A little bit of a duck, but completes the pass in the rain. Stevens runs through the arm tackle, and the Georgia Tech defense not fast enough to keep up. And that's a big score. It keeps us at least a little bit in the game, but it's just really not looking good, as we are unable to stop this offense. Handoff up the middle. Good tackle by Demery and friends. 15 for 156 for their running back. There's a last name. I couldn't quite make it out in time. Slants, but thrown to the flats. They don't even have that many yards. I guess they're still early third, but out of the way, we're kind of getting our asses beat. You think they'd have a lot more. Sack, fumble, recovered by the Yellow Jackets, but big play there by the defense. Let's go. More of that, and we can definitely get back in this game. Timothy Goley, depth D tackle, but makes a massive play there, just clobbering Keller. Probably wasn't actually a fumble, but it was certainly a sack. It literally doesn't matter. Literally does not matter. The ball still ends up in the same fucking spot regardless. It only would have mattered if we recovered. Like, maybe they get like an extra yard out of that. They get a slightly easier kick or something. I don't fucking know. All right. The 3rd and 10. Can't really afford to not pick this up, so hopefully we can. Stevens, another great route. Good ball by Luster, but unfortunately, Mason Myers, I believe our starting center, injured on that play. But we do go ahead and pick up the first down. We're able to keep the offense out on the field. Gonna be a hand off to Devin Spencer up the gut. Gets a couple. He's going to stay in the game. Look to get another carry. He's got some good speed to him. Good shiftiness. He's down to the 3-yard line. I mean, hell, let's keep him on the field. He's playing some good football right now. He's finding the gaps. Let's give him one more carry. And he'll get into the end zone. Devin Spencer, backup running back. Played a good bit for us last year, but ended up getting hurt and missing a good chunk of the season. But does go ahead and, you know, come back strong at the start of this one, finding the end zone. Devin Spencer. Nice play. Now, if we can get a stop here, that'd be great, as we do go for 2 and get it. Or if we can get any moment at all. You know what? No, I'm not going to stop it. I'm not going to jump in on defense if you're not going to give me a moment on offense that entire fucking time. How many drives did we get? You didn't give me a single moment. Fuck you. Fuck that. I mean, we lose because of it, but I'm not doing that. The game just didn't give me a moment on, like, what, 3 straight drives? I don't care, man. That's dumb. Fix that logic. It's a 1 fucking possession game at that point. Give me a fucking moment. I'll lose the game to prove a point. That's fucking dumb. You're telling me how we always get jumped in on third down. It's third down. You know, keep the drive alive or whatever. You're telling me, no matter how many fucking times we get that scenario to pop up on 3 straight fucking drives in the 4th quarter to 1 possession game, we don't get a fucking single one of those? Are you joking? That's stupid. That is actually brain dead. That's horrible logic. Nice catch. I mean, it doesn't matter because I threw the game, but there's a prove it point. It's very annoying. Very annoying. I know I could have just, you know, stopped the sim and just jumped in myself, but I figured the game would give me a moment. It usually does. We usually get the third down alert. But for whatever reason, 1 possession game, 4th quarter. Nope, not a single one. They're just playing soft zone, prevent defense. We're getting free yardage. I'm very appreciative of the free yardage, but it doesn't do anything for us. It just makes our stats look a little bit better than they were. As Jalen Dupree stays on his feet. Good effort. Note to self, don't throw the game like that. But at the same time, you know, sometimes you just got to prove your point. Ravel Stevens having a monster day. 5 for 138. Throw it at the picket, and that's the problem with him. Ball will hit him in the hands, and he'll just be like, never mind, I actually don't want to catch it. Dupree out of the backfield touchdown. Too little, too late, though. That'll be your ball game. 29-37. I can't help but think we might have been able to tie the game if we had gotten a moment on any of those 3 drives, but whatever. We'll move on to the next week and hopefully, you know, not be stupid and not be beholden to the computer. I need to remember that I can actually stop the simulation and do stuff like that. Part of it was hoping the game would just, or thinking the game would just give me a moment. Part of it was like, oh yeah, I just forgot I could do that. But yeah, it's just something I need to remember that I can do. Really good game for Keldrick Luster. 330 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. It looks like looks to be a pretty good player for us. And then rushing, 10 for 24, 10 for 73 for Jalen Dupree, bars. And then 7 for 25 and a touchdown for Devin Spencer. Offensively, or receiving wise, 6 for 63 for Chauncey Cobb, 6 for 67 and a touchdown for the Heartbreak Kid, 5 for 138 and a touchdown for Mel Stevens. Long of 91, by the way. Pickett 4 for 35. Telling me he didn't have a drop? I disagree. 3 for 24 for Jalen Dupree and the touchdown, and then Devin Spencer also added a catch. O-line did give up a couple of sacks, actually quite a bit. Braden Walton transferred in, gave up multiple sacks in his first game. Mason Myers giving up multiple sacks. This is probably the most sacks we've ever given up in a game. We also have an injury to Braden Walton. Ton of tackles. Handful of TFLs, sack for Quincy Gash, and no interceptions. We'll bounce back, though. We'll have better weeks ahead. 1 loss drops us a C+ championship contender. That's really bad, apparently, because, my God. A lot of players who are just like, nope. But we are first on Paul Marcock. 4-star edge. He's into his top 5, actually, so want to go ahead and try to get him in on a visit. And we are also first on a 4-star receiver, Jamal Banks. That's just a fucking sick name for a receiver. Sick name for anyone, really, but especially for a receiver. All right, so for Paul Marcock, we know 2 of his 3. He is a championship contender guy, and he's also a proximity to home guy. But should make this pretty easy to figure out. So we just need to find the championship contender. Not that one. Not that one. Not that. Not that. Not that. There is only one. I just don't remember which one it was. It's down here. It's going to be Conference Legend. Is, yeah, the only one that has proximity to home and championship contender. And we also get a B in there, so this is a very good hard sell for us. We'll go ahead and send that. Bump that up to 50, and we do get the bye week. Not the bye week, the rivalry week against Missouri State that we can bring him in for. And we'll go ahead and sell championship contender. I believe you get more of a boost for selling their preferred pitch, even if you do have a better pitch that they also care about. I'm pretty sure you still get the higher boost from doing what they care about more. Their main thing. So we'll do that. I mean, we're about to jump Louisville for DeMarco Morris. The problem is Duke is kind of just running away with this, which is really bad because we're not going to be able to find another quarterback. We're just not, especially one that good. I mean, one that good is obvious we're not going to be able to find, but finding any would be great. All right, let's head down to Memphis. I guess over to Memphis. It is like down and to the right to Memphis for our second road game in a row at FedEx Field. Pretty sure it is FedEx. I know that's the FedEx Forum is where the Grizzlies play. I'm pretty sure it's FedEx Field. I think FedEx is just based out of Memphis and they sponsor like everything that has to do with the city, which is pretty cool. But this is a team we have beaten before and we need to beat them again. This is a conference game now, as well as a rivalry game. So it is a very important matchup. And one that we definitely need to bounce back from and take advantage of. Don't want to let last week linger for too long. We're a better team than we showed, even though we did end up playing pretty well towards the end of the game. We'll hit Nicholson, who should not be our tight end two. Let me go ahead and change that now. That should be Josh Pfeiffer. Nicholson's a good player, but he is a blocking specialist. He makes a good play there, but give me the 6'6" freak with abilities who can actually, catch and run routes. And give me him to go along with our other freak of an athlete at tight end. Let me get both of them out there. And Pfeiffer can still block a little bit too, because he is huge and has really high strength. I also forgot to change the defense and Rashawn Michaels' number. But we do hit DJ Pickett on the slant. Nice play by Lester. Better play by Pickett. Actually, I'd say it's probably a better play by Lester. We'll hit the curl. It's going to be Ramel Stevens. He holds on to the football. I'm feeling we are in for a big season for Ramel Stevens. He just is probably going to be Mr. Reliable for this team, aside from Rashawn Michaels, of course. Blocks shape up well as Devin Spencer gets a nice little gain on the screen there. Let's try something like this. They are kind of giving us a deep shot here if we're able to get time to throw the ball. Which, of course, we're not. Pressure gets in instantly on play action. It's almost like they knew we were going to do that or something. We go to Stevens again. Throws the man off. He is 6'5", 210. So he does have a little bit of strength to his game. Burdy's again, the fucking weight room just got fucking tossed. Lester really doesn't have the speed to do this. We'll just roll out, throw it away. I was kind of hoping we'd be able to get the edge there, but that guy played some really nice contain there. Kind of just want to rip this up the seam to Michaels. I kind of just want to rip this straight up the seam. I'm not going to. We'll just check down to the running back. Get a few yards. We really don't need a deep shot here. Playbook. Give us, something we can actually work with. Let's see if it's on a... Can't hear the adjustment. Dog, it's Memphis. There we go. We'll hit him. It's going to be incomplete. I guess we'll kick the field goal. Get Garbutt on there for the kick. See if he can drill it. He's got a huge leg. He's also really good at kicking. It's not been good. 3-0. Gotta make a stop on 3rd and 4. He always wants us to send a blitz on third down. I don't mind doing it, but it is scary. Looks like Arrington Maiden's still the starter here at Memphis. We did do a couple seasons of a Memphis Dynasty last year before something happened to the save file. Still don't remember what. And I likely never will. We gotta stop, and we're back on. I don't know what's happening. Let me just blitz. Quarterback keeps it on play action and a drop in the end zone as a Memphis offensive lineman is injured on the play. It's pretty nice when the other team can drop a pass. I like that. I like that it doesn't only happen to me. There we go. English is hard. There's a nice sack. Zach Roth gets to Arrington Maiden. That is not Arrington Maiden. That is some other quarterback. See, from this angle, it looks like Maiden on the back of the jersey, but that guy's name started with an R. He rolls out into the pressure, brought down again by Zach Roth. The redshirt freshman, back-to-back big plays, and might have injured the Memphis quarterback on that play. But back-to-back massive plays by Zach Roth. Have yourself a game, bro. What a play. What a play. And Memphis will look to tie the game. We kick her on for the try, and it will be good. Right down the middle, never any doubt. The game is doing that thing where it doesn't give us offensive moments again. That's cool. Receiver in motion. QB keeps it. Zach Gash. Nope, Quincy Gash. Tackle from behind. Prevents the first. And Kevin Otis. Big DT injured on the play. That's not good. We hold them there and we give them the ball right back. How about giving me a chance to play offense so we don't give the ball right back? Just a thought, you know? The coverage again, another sack. Kevin Otis, apparently not too injured, as he is right back into the game and brings down the Memphis quarterback again. We are eating their offensive line alive. If only our offense could do something about it. Our defensive line is dominating this game. We need to take advantage of it. Finally, a chance to hop in on offense. It's 3rd and 4. We'll see who wants to get open. It's going to be Ramel Stevens on the drag. He will get the first down. Let me stay on the field. Let me stay on the field here. Give Jalen Dupree a carry here. Shawn Michaels in motion. We'll hand it off. Oh my God, our lineman got absolutely thrown to the ground, but nice hurdle. Awareness by Jalen Dupree to stay on his feet. I like his skin to Chauncey Cobb. He does have electric speed. I get the idea there, but I get what he was doing. Really need 80 or 18, whichever one it was. I really need them to block up the field as well. Yeah, Ramel, I need you to block up the field here. I get why you want to block that guy, but if you block this guy, it's a fucking touchdown. I get the thought process, but have the fucking awareness to see that this guy is the much bigger threat. Because he gets blocked. Look how much green is open. Look where the nearest player is. That is a touchdown if our players understood blocking concepts. Now, it's not really his game. He's a receiver, but he should know his responsibility there on that play. You would hope, especially as one of the leaders on the team, one of the starters on the team, one of the upperclassmen. We're trying the tight end screen to Michaels. That worked out well. I love that play. I love that play. never holds on to that. I thought that was going to be picked. That's why I just stopped talking. I was really pissed off at myself for throwing that, but 5% of the what? Why? Just not for no reason. Okay. Get a yard. That's rough. 3rd and 5. Stay in the pocket, and DJ Pickett drops a touchdown. Just to show you guys in this video. I did it several times in the last episode just to show you guys his catching rating. Like, he's a quarter, he can't catch. 86 catching. The second highest on the entire team. There just has to simply be something bugged with two-way players, because there's no way someone with 86 catching is dropping that. First down for Shawn Michaels. Ballsy call, but I really wanted to go for it. Get the ball to Dupree, see if he can't find the end zone, and he can. Jalen Dupree, touchdown. Gives us a lead. And we'll kick the point after through the uprights. Good drive. Very good drive. Got an interception on defense, it looked like. Hell yeah. I'll get back in on offense. 1st and 10 in the red zone. It's going to be Rashawn Michaels. I'm getting close. I'm probably not going to do it just because having the two-way player is cool. I'm getting close to devoting DJ Pickett. Dupree, good run. That strong play gets us a few yards. We'll keep him on the field, keep him in the game. He'll get the carry again. Just run that straight up the gut. Should have forward progress, and he will pick up the first. Hell yeah. Looking a little bit better. Had a rough first half, but his last few carries have been pretty good. Michaels wide open. Touchdown. Break kid. Rashawn Michaels. You talk to the crowd. Let him hear it. We're just having a nice little day trip to Memphis. We're going to go see some Tigers and beat their asses. Then we're going to head back home and do whatever the hell we do in Jonesboro, which is probably fucking nothing. It's probably like a 3-hour drive at most, I'd imagine. I'm just curious now. Not even, it's an hour drive. Okay. I knew they were close. I didn't know they were that close. I thought Jonesboro was a lot more north than it actually is. It is still pretty fucking north in the state. Spencer, the running back, good route out of the backfield. I mean, he's running a route against a linebacker. You would hope he could win that. And he did. We had DJ Pickett a touch here on the screen. It's going to be 4th and 1. I'm probably just going to go for this again. We're going to trust Jalen Dupree. And, all right. Great effort from our offensive line. What can I say? They really wanted it there. That was pathetic. Stevens, first down. We are only up by 7, so we do need a score here. Would be very nice. Spencer, nowhere to go as someone else just completely comes in unblocked. Our run blocking has not been good, and we have better run blockers than we do pass blockers for the most part. That's wide open. Stevens. Michael's first down. Kari Gatling, Memphis defensive player, injured. That sucks. Sick name too. That giant fucking linebacker tried to make a play on that. Nearly did. Chauncey Cobb does reel in the catch, so he's having a good season. We're gonna trust Dupree again. Last run down here didn't go too well. That one does. Jalen Dupree finds the end zone for a second time today. And we go up 24-10. Memphis going for it on 4th and 8. We do just play the pass here. And we contain the QB. Check down to the running back. We'll lose them yards and turn the ball over. Great job there by Sturgis, I believe that would be, on the tackle. Now we're going to kick field goal. Garbett in for the try. And that should be plenty good enough, and it is. We have a good kicker this year, boys. And his name is something Garbut. Forget his first name. Starts with a G. I know he's a GG. Which would be just fucking electric if we can hick a game winner with him at some point. Hopefully we never have to hick a game winner with him. Hopefully we blow out everyone. Stevens, run after catch, first down. Excellent job there. And we're going to try to get DJ Pickett a touchdown here. Good route. That's my fault. I led it too much. Let's try it again. They aren't going to be ready for it twice. They were ready for it twice. But will they be ready for it a third time? Probably. That's how we're not going to do it. I did want to get him a touchdown, though. But, never mind. We're just going to throw it into our fucking linemen's helmets because our quarterback is probably about the same size as Kyler Murray. It's 5'11". Should be able to see over the line. I mean, it is short, but like... Excellent pressure. We got a safety somehow. All right. 29-10. Was not expecting to see a safety. Are we supposed to be able to do anything against that? I'm waiting to figure out what we're supposed to do against that. Like, QB's gonna scramble for it. It's fine. Game's over. And we will get out of here with a 29-10 victory over the Memphis Tigers. We get our record back to 1-1 and improve to 2-0 against these silly Tigers. Tricks are for kids. And it's not even the same fucking animal. Luster with a good game. Almost 300 yards and a touchdown. Hell yeah. I probably would have given it to Jalen Dupree with his 2 touchdowns, but I guess, you know, whatever. Ooh. 40 picks for Marcus Beeman. Hell yeah. Keldrick Luster, 300 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks. I'll take that performance. Okay, maybe we don't give it to Jalen Dupree. 16 for 39, 2.4 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns. I'm going to put that mostly on the O-line. He's a lot better than 2.4 yards per carry because Devin Spencer also had very poor yards per carry. Yeah, we're gonna blame the O-line for that. Receiving, Rashawn Michaels 6 for 57 and did have the touchdown. Ramel Stevens 6 for 86, 5 for 63 for Pickett and a drop for Ramel Stevens as well. 4 for 45 for Chauncey Cobb, and then everyone else contributed a little bit. O-line much better this week. Defensively, holy, 4 TFLs for Zach Roth. We already knew about the sacks, but we also get 1 from Gavin Garrettson and Kevin Otis, and then the pick 2 for Daniel Demery and 1 for Evan Brown. Hell of a performance from the defense today. Need to be better on offense, especially running the ball. So recruiting is looking interesting. We are number 3 on Amari Crow and into his top 5. We have a real shot. We're gonna go for it all. First on Tevin Oden. We do pass Oklahoma State there. First on Keenan Babineau, we passed Oklahoma State there as well, and we're in it to DeMarco Morris's top 5. We're closing it on Duke. We're making it at least a little bit interesting. First on that guy, and we're first on Nicholas Kumar. Still no one offering on him. Last time we had a safety no one offered on, he ended up being a freak. Hopefully this is the case again this time. So, in terms of visits, we already have Markuk, a defensive player, on campus. So that does kind of stink for getting DeMarco Morris a complimentary visit. Because we get Morris and Crow on campus, and we're going to do that regardless. But I think we can probably get Odin, Crow, and Morris on campus, and we can get complimentary visits for Markuk and Odin, and then Crow and Morris can be each other's complimentary visit. I think we'll be able to actually set that up quite nicely. We're going to have to, let's see between Babineau and Odin. Probably Babineau because he's a D lineman, or Odin because he's a D lineman, would be my guess as to which would be the better thing there. But we'll go ahead and get this set up and just continue this in the house. But we have him on a week 4. We have Tevin Odin on a week 4. We know his to be team player. That's the one it could have been. And then we have Markuk, we already know is conference legend. And then we have Babineau. No, we have Morris. We also know his hard sell, which BC plus C plus is also a hard sell that we send. So those pass a grade requirement. We're looking decent if we can, of course, get that win week 4. All right, let's get our Myrtle Beach Bowl revenge against Navy here. Really want to win this game. It's going to be tough because we're not exactly great in run defense, as I forget to change the defensive playbook once again. I really should just back out and do it. I opened a notepad and everything. I forget to fucking do it. But yeah, this is a big time revenge game. It is also another conference game. So we would like to go 2-0 in the conference. That'd be very good for morale, as well as just everything, I suppose. Namely our championship contender grade, because that's not looking so hot right now. We have a lot of players who aren't really feeling that at the moment. Look at all the cadets and recruits. And I'm not going to say the thing you think I'm going to say. I respect the Navy. My father was in the Navy. Not a joke, actually. He legitimately was. DJ Pickett is about to be thrown overboard. Gonna need the Navy to fucking find his ass after we send him to sleep with the fishes. But he's open here. Makes that catch through his teammate. I don't know why he can't just fucking catch the football. It's so obnoxious. Good run, first down. Jalen Dupree, 2 rushes for 2 yards. Week 1 I said he was going to have a big season. Stop looking so hot at the moment. Holy shit, pick at the speed. Bad throw. Because our quarterback's on his ass, but god damn. Saw the athleticism there, Pickett. Michaels, you got to hold on to the football there. I know you're taking a huge shot, but gotta hold on to it. The pressure is just relentless. Like, fuck me. Give me a second to throw, O-line. Like, we have better O-line than we've had at any point in the series. And they are just not able to hold up right now. As Dupree gets it to the open field. Big gain for Jalen Dupree. We like that. Michaels throws off the linebacker. That was a bad throw. But it ends up being fine. Let's just run the ball. Dupree's got the speed, but he gets caught from behind somehow. Okay. This is probably a mistake to run a pitch here, but we're going to. Or a speed, option. That's the word I'm looking for. Lester gets just plastered. Get the ball to Dupree again. And he will find the end zone. Touchdown, Jalen Dupree. He is scoring quite a bit, which is cool. Good for him. 6-0 as we, I guess, missed the extra point. Okay. Maybe don't do that. We are back on offense. That's open. We'll go to Stevens. He's going to be just short. Hopefully the game lets me stay on the field here. Yes, we will play the moment. We will not be kicking a 50-yarder. We will instead be giving the ball to Jalen Dupree. Actually, they are stacking the box. I kind of want to just try to throw over the top, but no, we'll just run the ball. Dupree first down. All right. 3rd and 7. Michaels, as the safety goes for the interception, gets us to first and a lot more. Heartbreak Kid making a nice play there. If we can get this to the outside. Dupree has a chance at the end zone, jukes a guy. They're going to call that 2nd and inches. I don't agree with you. I just simply do not agree with you. But we will find the end zone there. Dupree, his 2nd of the day. He's a good player. He's a pretty good player. I wish he had like any physical abilities. We're probably going to have to spend many point on that next season. Assuming he sticks around, which hopefully he does. Well, I wanted to throw up the seam to R1, but he decided to option inside instead of just up the seam where he would have been wide open. 3rd and 1. Believe it or not, I don't really want to run a counter. On 3rd and 1, I kind of just want to run right up the middle. Pretty good blocking up front, first down. All in the red zone once again. Obviously, we just got it there. I don't know why I said once again. As Pfeiffer is not our tight end too. Touch it! I know he can't, but like, do it anyway. What else do we have this opportunity? Actually, can he if it touches another player? Like if it's tipped like that? Can the lineman just catch it out of the air? I think they can, actually. If it's touched by a defensive player first. I don't see why they couldn't. Don't quote me on that. Get it out quick on the screen. Great blocking up front. Good speed bump. Dupree don't want to run away from the big DT. And that's a first down. First and goal from the 6-yard line. That pass caught. Cut the distance in half. We're going to run this. Dupree can't find the end zone there. Devin Spencer into the game. Gonna be down at the 1. We're gonna run the ball. We're up 13-0. We're gonna look to go up 3 scores. Can I get... We're gonna make a mistake and trust DJ Pickett. Mostly his hands, but that's just... Fix the game. Fix the game. He has 86 catching. He has 86 catching. 86 catching. You're just not allowed to have two-way players, I guess. You're just not allowed to do this cool thing that they allow you to do now. It's just not allowed to happen.
He has 86 catching for a corner. It's actually much lower as a receiver.
Why doesn't it say that on the fucking stat sheet? Why doesn't it say that when I scroll over his stats? We didn't really have a choice other than to throw it up to him here. He doesn't even try to. He doesn't even try. I guess it's an awareness thing, but he literally just doesn't even try. I mean, I guess we gotta take him out of the fucking position, but like, I don't want to. But he fucking sucks. And it's not his fault. Gonna have to punt because apparently, even though he's wide open and uncovered for 3 yards, he only gets 2, and yeah, whatever, it's fine. We do go up 16-0 as the CPU got the field goal. 13-6, no, 16-3. Excuse me. I don't know why I said 13-6, because I'm dyslexic. I guess I'm not. I'm just stupid. Get the ball to Dupree on 30 inches. Nice run. Runs to the arm tackle, stays on his feet, gets a number of extra yards. Hell yeah, hell yeah. 3rd and whatever. 1 again. Ball's going to Dupree again. I was gonna say he better have reached that across the line, and he did. Another 1st and 10. Devin Spencer into the backfield. Let's go a little bit of. Well, I wanted mesh, but I clicked the wrong button. And then my players running into each other. Good, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine. Dupree into the open field again. He's having himself a pretty good game. At least someone on the team is. Can it not be 3rd down? Like, can we just get into the red zone, maybe? I don't know. Like, we're down here, and then we just don't get into the red zone consistently. And the game's like, hey, it's 3rd down, good luck. Kick the field goal, 19-10. Going for it on 4th down. Oh, we're gonna run commit. Was our first defensive snap of the game? I think it is. And they don't run the ball. Intercepted. Evan Brown, pick 6. All right, I'll take that. Nice play, Evan Brown. That should put the game away. 17-10. We have the ball in the red zone once again. Oh, actually, for the first time in a while. And that looks like targeting to me. He kind of just dove literally helmet first into Jalen Dupree there, but it's like they're both okay. It's fine. We'll take the field goal. We didn't need yards there anyway. We'll go up 30-10. Weird score line. Let's go ahead and, I guess, play some fucking pass defense against the Navy. I have nothing to say for that. Truly nothing to say for that. DJ Pickett just got mossed down the field by a Navy receiver. And we're sacked. Well, we end up winning 30-17, but DJ Pickett sucks. He's just bad. Like, he is actually just bad. Dupree, good game, 110 yards, 2 touchdowns. Good for him. When you realize your best player actually sucks. That's what we're going through right now. That is what we're going through right now. Josh Flowers, the Navy quarterback. He was our backup quarterback the last 2 seasons, and he is transferred to the Navy. I mean, he kept his dreads at the Navy, so that's just, I mean, it's aura, if nothing else. No touchdowns, decent yards, 1 pick for Luster. It's an okay game. Good game for Jalen Dupree. Here's we can only score by running the ball. Good game for Rashawn Michaels, 9 for 87, Cobb 4 for 41, 4 for 25 for Spencer, 4 for 29, and 3 drops for DJ Pickett. 86 catching, by the way. Good game for Dupree as a receiver. Our line played well. And then defensively, a few TFLs, no sacks. Kind of makes sense because Navy, but we somehow did have 3 interceptions against Navy. 2 for Evan Brown and 1 for Daniel Dimery. How do we get 3 interceptions against Navy? That's hilarious. Let's go ahead and sim this week as we improved to 2-1 on the year. Big win there. Needed that. Should hopefully help with championship contender at least a little bit, hopefully. Jamal Banks, we are into his top 5. That's very cool. We're also into the top 8 on Darren Redfield, and it did help with championship contender. Very, very good. Looks like there are still a number of players who are not a huge fan of that. We need to get it up to a B for a lot of guys. It looks like maybe even a B plus for some. So that could be a problem. Darren Redfield, his top 8, and we're also top 8 on Matt Tyree. I would very much like it if these schools continued to under-recruit these guys, as Evan Brown is the American Conference Defensive Player of the Week with his 2 interceptions and 1 pick 6. So good for him. Okay, so I had a look around some play style deal breakers. So currently, Amari Pro has one of his interests is playing style. We have an F, and then the same thing down here for Jamal Banks. Our play style is F, which are both things that these guys care about. So I was looking at the receiver and both of them are going to be receptions for receivers, which means that none of the receptions that Rashawn Michaels are getting, our running backs are getting, and especially DJ Pickett are counting for our receiving play style. So we might give DJ Pickett the day off at receiver, and we've been kind of thinking about doing that anyway because he can't fucking hold on to the ball. So that'll help. And then also, you might have noticed that the D tackle that we have on campus this week no longer has interest in us, and that is because, well, last week we played Navy, and he really cares about defensive rush yards per game. So that should hopefully go back up. Yeah. So I think we're gonna go ahead and give DJ Pickett the week off at receiver, at least for a couple weeks. He'll probably still play some. We're just gonna move him down on the depth chart, and we'll see if he gets in or not. Yeah, we're gonna get 3 actual receivers playing, and then we're going to come to our slot, and we're just going to put Muhammad Rich there. And I finally remembered we are switching to 4-3 multiple as our defensive playbook because I'm sick of 4-2-5 or 3-3-5 is what we're in most of the time in 4-2-5. So we're going 4-3 multiple. Honestly, boys, if this game is close, I don't know what to tell you. It is Missouri State. They're very low overall. We got to be better. It is our home opener as well. So many 4 stars. Well, 3 4 stars and a 5-star on campus. Yeah. We are going to see DJ Pickett on offense today. Hopefully that means he'll play better on defense. And we need receptions. Well, that's a reception for the other team. I'm telling you, I'm getting close to bitching Keldrick Luster too. He stinks. I don't like anything about our team. This team is really, really bad. Why are the quarterback stats at the fucking end? Oh my god. I mean, I was gonna go to Rashawn Coleman, but his accuracy is awful. You're telling me this is what? Our accuracy... I mean, unironically, Brandon Speaks has the second best accuracy on the team. I don't know what to do at quarterback, man. We suck. I guess we just stick with Luster because he's the by far best option, even though he sucks. I think it's just mostly our receivers also sucking too. Like, it's not all on him, but I just think we're a bad team. Go to Michaels, he drops it. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he drop it? I'm gonna say we're not kicking a field goal. That's open. Muhammad Rich into the open field. Picks him in. Miss. Even. Let's go. Mo Rich. Sick name. I mean, we can still run the ball. We need receptions, like, really badly for playing style, but Jalen Dupree is, like, one of 2 good players on our offense. Unfortunately, neither one of them help with the fucking play style we need to meet. Like, we have a tight end and a running back who are our only good players on offense, and we need receptions for play style from receivers. It's pretty unfortunate. Yeah, as long as we get more than we have been getting, I think it'll be okay. We don't need a million, we just need, like, a few. That comes in unblocked. It literally should not be possible, but he was completely unblocked. We'll kick the field goal. Go up 3-0. Looks like they're going for it on 4th down. It's going to be a punt. So let CPU handle that. And then how about you let me play offense? I like how I jump in myself and it's still fucking 3rd and long. All right, well. That was open, but apparently our accuracy is bad. It's gonna be good old stick. I think we might need to put Ramel Stevens back in the slot because he was the only guy. I mean, he was playing well from the slot. That's all on the slant there, though. Never mind. Ramel Stevens staying on the outside, touchdown. Let's go. We're up 10-0. Another 4th down attempt. It's gonna be 4th and inches, so they're just going to get it. That just is what's going to happen right now. I don't really think we're going to be able to do anything to stop it. Yep, quick pass complete. Literally nothing that we could do about that. Literally nothing. Oh, they don't score. All right, we scored. I'm trying to hop in on offense because it's not giving me any fucking moments on either side of the ball. I accidentally skipped that other one. 4th and 3. I mean, we're obviously going for it. We are up 17. So we could go up by a little bit. Well, I wondered why. That's open, though. Okay, thank God. Why is the running back not RB? It's literally in the name. Keldrick Cluster over 1,000 yards passing. You can feel the drop in athleticism on the offense without DJ Pickett in there, but he's hurting our play style. No one want to block that linebacker? Okay. That's fine. All right. That's so annoying. For the tight end screen, honestly should have flipped that. That would have been fucking sick. It's the longest 2 yards I've ever gained in this game. 3rd and 9, probably just gonna be looking at Cobb, maybe Stevens if the route looks good. It does, fuck it. Yeah, worth a shot. We'll kick the field goal, go up by 20. That is below our range. We need at least 17-point win, so as long as we hold on to a 17-point lead, I'm happy. The possessions are just flipping, like, before I can do anything about it. I want to stay on offense. 4th and 8. I don't think we should be blitzing here. I think that's a bad idea. How about a Quincy Gash sack? How about anyone on the D-line make a play? Deep shot. Broken up by DJ Pickett. He almost got mossed for the millionth time. All right, it's 3rd and 3. We are up 27. How about a run? And did I not just click true clock? Okay. There's the first. Nicely done. Nope, we're staying in the game. I did click true clock. Why did it not true clock? There we go. Why does the left end have like the most insane shadow of all time? Why does it look like someone from fucking Thunderbolts? Why does it look like that guy was here? Why does it look like the guy from the Thunderbolts just fucking zapped someone, dude? What's going on, dude? Why is there a guy there? I'm scared. That is actually pretty spooky. Jalen Dupree first down. I know it's not receptions. Kind of forgot about that, but we are melting the clock. Stevens tried it and then immediately said, nah, I don't need that. Bro just hot potato that shit to the ground on his Andy Samberg bullshit. I caught a touchdown and then I threw it on the ground. 34-0. Another third down alert. This is the blowout win we needed. This is the blowout win we were looking for. Can I just get X on a slant? Good blocking. Great job up front, guys. Great job. Proud of y'all. Extra ball game, though. We end up winning 34-0. Hopefully we got a lot of receptions, and hopefully we didn't give up a ton of rushing yards. I know they couldn't really run the ball, but I'm hoping they just couldn't move the ball at all. 4 passing touchdowns for Keldrick Luster, 200-something yards. Hopefully it's just a lot of completions. Hopefully it's a lot of completions. It's fucking Shadow Man is there even on the fucking replay. That's crazy. And they had only 176 total yards. 56 of them were passing, though. What's their rushing yards? I mean, I can do the math, but I just want to see it. Anyway. Luster, good game. 19 completions is pretty decent. 3 touchdowns, only 1 pick. Good game for Jalen Dupree. Rushing touchdown for Keldrick Luster. And then 5 catches for Cobb. 5 for Michaels. Ugh. 3 for Rich. 3 for Stevens. 2 for Pfeiffer. 1 for Spencer. Because we had, let's see, 3, 6, 11 receptions for receivers. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps. Ball line did their thing. I mean, gave up too many sacks, but it's fine. Handful of TFLs, and by a handful, I mean a couple. And then an interception for DJ Pickett. Nice. He actually did something we didn't play him on offense. You love that. But let's see how we look. Hopefully everything's good. Show me some commits, man. Show me some surprise commits. We got a blowout win against the rival. We do get one. It's Paul Marcook, a 4-star defensive end from Jackson, Mississippi, is our first recruit of the season, of the cycle. Let's go. And he is the only one to commit, but we're looking very good on a couple of other players. We are still at B- championship contender. And if we check out the quarterback, we are first on DeMarco Morris and into his top 3. We have a chance at the 4-star gym quarterback. Let's go. And Nicholas Kumar. We are still the only school to offer him. He is into his top 5. Adrian Bourne is looking okay. It didn't show us anything about the receiver or the defensive tackle, but we did get the defensive end, and we're looking good for the quarterback. Let's see what the other 2 are looking like. Crow. I think it's probably over. Then Morris. I mean, if we can get the recruitment over before week 7, that would be great. That'd be great. He had a really good visit. He had a really, really good visit. Markick also has a great visit. And wow. Yeah, Tevin Odin is over. I mean, we're still first, but our playstyle did not go up at all for him. I think we just take the L. Unfortunately, it is probably just a smart thing to do. We'll just take the L on Tevin Odin. I don't want to, but we got to. And then for Amari Crow, we're just not going to get him. We're just not. But the visits did help us get the 4-star edge and the 4-star quarterback potentially. And we still have another 4-star corner and another 4-star D tackle on the board. And Babineau will be on campus week 6, which is before he will be at Duke and way before he'll be at Oklahoma State. All right, that's good. That's looking okay then. We're getting 5-star safety Nicholas Kumar on campus the same week as 4-star corner Keenan Babineau. So that'll be a nice complimentary visit for those guys. Should be able to lock that down, hopefully. And we have a ton of hours to mess with. I'm kind of feeling pretty good, pretty safe about QB at the moment, so I don't think we need to scout that. I think we might actually be able to pull off DeMarco Morris, as crazy as it sounds. And then for Jamal Banks, our playstyle did go up to a D- for him at least, so that's good. I forget what his hard sell is, though. We got USF this week as we continue our conference schedule. Another team that we are just simply better than. So let's try to get another win and continue to look good in the American. We're 2-0, undefeated in conference play. Actually, we're 3-0. We played 2 out of conference games. We played Missouri State last week and whoever we played week 1. Who I already forget. Whoever the hell that was. Georgia Tech, that's who it was. The probable only real team we played this year. We don't have any recruits on campus for this game, but we will have multiple on campus next week against North Texas. I do know that. And that is a nice tackle by Sample. Eats up the run there. And we got nothing done on offense, so we'll be right back on defense. Great. I love that for us. All right, let's see Quincy Gash do something off the edge. It's been a minute. Screen. And the pressure is actually good enough to get to the QB and force the incompletion on the screen. You love that. You really do love that. That is a fantastic play. And the kick will just sneak in the right upright to give the Bulls a 3-0 lead early on. But surely, at some point, you would think we would get to play offense, but I guess not. Because apparently Keldrick Cluster just simply is incapable of moving the ball in Sim. I'm starting to think that might be a problem with the playbook, even though I like how the playbook plays when we actually do get to play offense. It is apparently god-awful in Sim, as Quincy Gash injured on that play. Very unfortunate. And they're going to go for it on 4th and 3 from midfield. I respect it. That's obviously what we would do, but I hate that the computer is doing it. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. It should only be us that's allowed to do that. He's going to keep it on play action and fling it ahead to his tight end for a first down. I don't want to play defense, actually. Big third down, make the stop. I don't want to. I want to play offense because I've been playing defense for this entire game. Or we have to make a playbook change. I feel like we are gonna have to make a playbook change, honestly, as that's the fastest player alive. 10-0 USF. How about, believe it or not, an offensive moment? That would be so cool. I love that. I love this defense simulator we're playing right now. If this isn't a pick, I'm quitting the game. Are you fucking kidding me? It is impossible to get interceptions. It's also apparently impossible to fucking play offense. I'm not playing another defensive snap. Finally an offensive snap. Let's fucking go. It's only because it's a 2-minute drill. It's the only fucking reason we got one. First offensive snap of the game we're getting to play. With a minute to go in the first half. It's nearly an interception. I hate this team. Lester gets a few yards on the scramble. I am not having a good time right now. That's open. Can we get the ball there? We can, and Chauncey Cobb holds on, most importantly. Smallest player on the field makes me go 2 of 13. What the fuck is wrong with you? God. Oh my God, Muhammad Rich, what a play. We come in and in 4 plays, tripled the amount of receptions or completions that our quarterback had in the entire first half. We went from 1 to 3 completions. That is truly pathetic. Stevens makes another catch. We'll call another timeout there. Our quarterback took a hit. Wouldn't want him. Yeah, not at full strength, clearly. Three tight ends on the field. That's how you score. Mo Rich turns upfield, fights into the end zone. What a play, Muhammad Rich. Even if we do end up going back to DJ Pickett at receiver at some point, he is more than earned his playing time. He is actually our best receiver, believe it or not. 13-7. How about some offense in the second half? No? No? Halfway through the third? Still no offense? Okay. Third and 10. Can't wait to see how this gets picked up. It's not going to get picked up. Neither is the ball in the fumble, though. Kevin Otis, big play. Huge sack. Unfortunately, we could not recover the fumble. We immediately give the ball right fucking back. No, all right, whatever. This team clearly doesn't care. Team clearly has no heart. 15 for 44. We completed at least 6 or 7 of those on the one drive we got to play in the game. And we're going to go ahead and change the playbook too. I don't really want to because I want to stay in, you know, play some playbooks. We did for a while until it proved to be impossible to win on. So we're just going to play in Clemson's playbook because it's probably good. I don't know. Drop back down to C+ championship contender, and we have entered a fucking recruiting battle with Duke. Cool. So that is over. We will never get to Marco Morris. Babino, we dropped the 2 on, but we're first on a few other guys. Not that I really fucking care about anything right now. Will we have any chance of winning this recruiting battle? Honestly, maybe. I mean, they're going to have the goddamn visit week 7. That's next week. Babino is on campus right now. That's good. Banks is on campus right now. Kumar is on campus right now. And we found a bunch of 4-star receivers that were being under recruited, and we're going to go ahead and put hours on all of them. We have a gadget receiver here, Daryl Johnstone. I did say I wanted to try to find a really athletic, really good looking gadget receiver, and he could be that guy. 90 speed, 92 acceleration, really good catching, decent catch in traffic. His route running seems very good as well. So we, you know, assuming we're able to actually unlock, you know, any of the abilities that we talked about earlier on him, that'd be great. And then we also have DeMario Meeks. I didn't get to scout him at all, but he's a 4-star route runner, so he's probably pretty good. And then Nolan Waddle. With a last name like Waddle at wide receiver, you got to be at least pretty fast. And, you know, he kind of is. 92 speed, 91 acceleration. Pretty good. Decent route running. Both medium and deep. 89 spec catch is quite good. Release is quite good. Unfortunately, he doesn't really have any abilities, but, yeah, he doesn't come with any abilities. But he could be a very good player for us. And I think, you know, we're starting to... the recruiting class was starting to not look so good with how some of the D tackle and the 5-star receiver went, and the, you know, being in a recruiting battle with the 4-star quarterback. But, you know, finding some of these other players has been nice, and I really need to put some hours on. Was that a D tackle? Yeah, I need to put some hours on Dom Blunt like now. All right, I know I said I was going to make a change at quarterback. We are just going to make a playbook change. I realize we have a huge recruiting week, and I can't risk letting Brandon Speaks start this game, so we're not going to do that. A little bit of an overreaction. We're just going to switch some things up for the playbook, try to make it easier for Keldrick Luster. He did play very poorly. We're going to give him another week, mostly just because it's a recruiting week, and we have multiple players on campus, and is the best quarterback on the roster, so we're going to continue to give him the start, although it, you know, it's we're starting to look at Brandon Speaks. I decided we're going to try to develop him. If we do end up going to a backup, might as well try to develop the young guy, even though he doesn't have a good development trait, I don't think, right? He has normal. Yeah, he has normal, so there's probably no point. North Texas Mean Green, huge recruiting week. Let's arc the alternates. Why would we wear white cleats with us? Let's get black cleats going with us. Makes more sense. All right, let's do this. All right, here goes nothing. Huge game against UNC. I imagine year in, year out, they're going to be one of our tougher opponents in the conference. Just the Texas school, they're always going to have good recruits. And they're just going to be a tough out. But they are a team that we do need to beat. Obviously, this week especially. 3 4-stars on campus. Safety, a corner, and a receiver. And that is a touchdown, Ramel Stevens. Hell yeah, dude. Big play. Puts us ahead early. North Texas answers immediately. And we're on defense. That's fine. Not too mad about that. Looks like Quincy Gash did manage to avoid a serious injury once again. Come on. Taken away by Franklin, and he hurdles out of bounds. Nice play, dude. And North Texas somehow answers immediately and scores after the interception. Can only imagine that, oh, Rashawn Coleman is into the game. That's not good, because he sucks. Get that out to Cobb. Honestly, it might be good because it means less Keldrick Luster. Keldrick Luster is really bad. I mean, let's see what Rashawn Coleman has. Timeout UNC. It already appears the blowout is off the table, and we kind of could really use it. There's the touchdown. Jalen Dupree. We just got to get back to giving him the ball a lot. Giving the ball to Rashawn Michaels. You know, playing style deal breakers do matter, but we don't have anyone whose actual main deal breaker is playing style, so who cares? Almost gonna take off and run. Big first down. Also noticed fucking Corbin McKinnon was in the game. Have any injuries at receiver? I guess he's just getting a snap. That's fine. Get that out. Cobb outrun him. Nice. Chauncey Cobb throws off the wheels, and honestly, Rashawn Coleman, keep playing like this, bud. Now just win yourself a job. Oh my god, that's Scott too? We'll call time out there. I wanted the slot fade. I rolled out for it, and this wasn't really there. They kind of played it. That's a bad throw. It's a little bit on me. I kind of let it. But Josh Pfeiffer does make the tough catch, so shout out to him. Thought he was going to run with the side end for the out route there. But unfortunately, I'm fucking dog shit at the video game. Let's go. Had a big third down here, 3rd and 8. It's always a big third down. It's never like a small third down. Sometimes it's a small third down. Sometimes they give them the ball on like 3rd and 1 and say, hey, go make this up. Deep shot, DJ Pickett, please make a play. He does. DJ Pickett takes it away. Intercepted. He's going to return it. Up the sideline, up to the 35. What a play by DJ Pickett. Actually making a huge play and not getting mossed for once. Proud of you, DJ. Proud of you for not getting mossed, buddy. And we have the ball in the red zone. Is Rashawn Coleman still in the game? He is. Dupree gets a carry. Not a whole lot there. That speed burst was insane from Chauncey Cobb, and he finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chauncey Cobb. Big time score. Puts us up in the second half. Or increases our lead by 9 to 9. 21-23, but North Texas does answer 21-23. Coleman still in the game. He's going to keep it here. Rashawn Coleman, touchdown. I think we might have ourselves a new starting quarterback, ladies and gentlemen. Rashawn Coleman checks in, and he is playing some incredible football today. 21-30 is the current score. North Texas going for it on 4th and 4. We are never going to be able to stop this. I will put any amount of money you want on North Texas picking up this first down. Never mind. Never mind. I forgot. Zach Roth is fucking him. Holy shit, what a play. Zach Roth is a beast. Had a 2-sack game against Memphis earlier this year and has a huge play there. We're going to check in and play out this drive, trying to extend the lead to blowout territory with a score here. We need a 2-point conversion, though, and we will go for it. Assuming we get a touchdown. That pass came out a little bit low. Now, realize that we are still very much capable of losing this game. So that thought is... never mind. Don't get the field goal. Well, I tried to hop in. Fourth and 3. Corbin McKinnon in the game again. He's going to get a look here. And hold on. Going for the onside. They got a field goal. So the blowout is dead, but I'll settle for the win. Recovered by Muhammad Rich. Has a chance at a return. Won't really get one, though. All right. Let me in the game here. Just run out the clock. We're not going to get the blowout win, but the win is more important than anything else. Even with a score and a 2-point conversion, that would only put us up by 14, which will not be considered a blowout. Would be considered a big time win, though, or like a clear win, not a close win. So maybe we do try to score a touchdown here. I mean, that's clearly a mistake, but whatever. You make those sometimes. Do we risk it? No, we don't. We don't risk it. We don't risk it. We just take the win. Take the win and deal with the consequences of, you know, because it's the recruits saw a win, a tough, hard-fought win against a really good football team, and Rashawn Coleman is probably our new starting quarterback. Came in, played very well, led us to a win. Shout out to Rashawn Coleman. His accuracy is terrible. His arm is, he's got a rocket arm, but we might struggle with accuracy at some points, but he's gonna get the start next week. He earned it. Great game from Jalen Dupree. He also had a rushing touchdown to Coleman. Receivers played well. Touchdowns for Ramel Stevens and Chauncey Cobb. But Rich with a bunch of catches. Did Rashawn Michaels also get injured? Because I noticed a lot of Pfeiffer in there. No? Okay. That's good. Only 1 sack allowed. 4 TFLs, 2 sacks for Zach Roth, and the interceptions for Cedric Franklin and DJ Pickett. All right, so it appears Keldrick Luster's injury wasn't long-term, but we're still going to give the start to Rashawn Coleman. He played incredibly well in that game, so he's going to get this. He's going to get a shot to start. Show me a commit. Show me a commit. We do get one. It's going to be Jamal Banks, the 4-star receiver from Sterlington, Louisiana, has joined the class, and he is the only one. As no, dude. We're back up to B- championship contender, but I don't really care about that. We're in a recruiting battle with Oklahoma State for Keenan Babineau, which means we're not going to get him. And Nicholas Kumar is into his top 3. Unfortunately, though, Texas and Ohio State have now offered him scholarships. That's bad. In the top 5 on Redfield, but DeMarco Morris has chosen Duke. Quarterback just became a gigantic need. Thankfully, we're going to have a bunch of hours to scout them, because we're going to need it. There's one 4-star quarterback that we can still scout. It's Jamie Maddox. He's a pocket passer. I mean, we'll take a look at him. He's probably going to be bad, but we'll take a look. Hopefully, he's just not bad. Not looking promising. He's not bad. It's not bad, but he's not good. And we're going to offer, but it's out of necessity, not out of wants. All right, back on the road this week. We're taking on Rice, another Texas team. And yeah, we're a team. Let's put them in. They have some really cool alternates. Yeah, they got the Oilers-ish alternates. I mean, they're fine. Oh, man. I am a little bit worried about this season. I don't know. It just feels like losing out on DeMarco Morris when we did everything to get back ahead of Duke, and then him still just choosing Duke in the end anyway, is going to be very tough to recover from. I am super worried about quarterback. I don't know, man. Let's see what we got. Rice is not a good team, but they do have a pretty respectable overall. Not really. I mean, it's, you know, in the 60s, but for this video game, compared to some of the other teams we've been playing, it is pretty respectable. They are also 1-5. Still can't get over how fucking awful Font is in this game, for the records. For a reverse, oh my god, what the fucking hell? That was awesome. I mean, it didn't fucking work, but it was cool. We scored on offense in sim. I'm just more and more impressed with Rashawn Coleman the more we see him. He's actually able to make this team look competent, which is impressive. 4th and 3, we're staying on the field. Give me a quick pass, maybe? That'll work. Let's get Mo Rich on a drag. And we'll just make that an in. Yeah. Great, kind of a levels concept there. A little bit behind. Rich with the pass, and he ends up dropping it. But it looks like we're playing pretty well on defense today. Quick RPO, dropped by Ramel Stevens. He would have had a touchdown if he was able to find the ball there, because there was no help behind that corner. 3rd and 8. See what happens here. We're going to bring the heat. Gets in. Zach Roth, another sack, but he is unfortunately injured on the play. He's been unbelievable for us. Hopefully it's nothing serious, but man, that is really tragic because he is by far our best defensive lineman this season. Got a field goal from 55 on 4th and 12. I'm going to call a timeout. We're not making that. We're just simply not making that from 55. So I'd rather just do that, give Rashawn Michaels a shot. Can't even get the ball there. Whatever. I mean, better than missing a field goal, I guess. I mean, they're getting the offense, or Rice gets the ball in the same spot either way, so it doesn't really matter. Well, you could have made the kick. No, not making a kick on the road from 55. Stevens gets the first there. I like that. Okay. Into the red zone once again. Let's get a look for Jalen Dupree. I think get the first down. And a lot more. Down inside the 5. To the 2. Gonna try to let him finish it off. And he can't on that play. No gain there. Perhaps a go read option then. Gonna keep it with Coleman. He gets a yard. Sure. That's what you want to do. I think I had the speed for a jet touch pass. I want a fucking inside run. I don't know why it's not giving us one now. Fuck it. We'll just go with the toss. It won't work, but we'll try it. Can we just get halfback dive out of this, actually? Yes, we can. Perfect. Oh, a sort of dive. It's an ISO, but, you know, same sort of thing. An inside run. That's what we wanted. Touchdown. 14-2-3, rather. And we will have a minute to try to score more. Okay, they really want us to run a fucking halfback screen. Sure. We'll get like at most 6 yards, but we'll do it. It's the only play call you're giving us. Blocks actually shape up perfectly. Hey, it's a little bit more than 6 yards. Good play call. Good play call, Boosie. That was beautiful. Just how we drew it up. Stevens does make the catch. We don't have any mouse, so I like double slot fades here. Yeah, we can't really throw deep with Coleman. And we couldn't with Luster either, but we really can't with Coleman. Rich makes a catch, gets out of bounds. Looked like he didn't catch that for a second. And the only play out call here is a slip screen. All right, let's see. The only play option we're allowed to run. Got it. Well, last time it went well. We'll try it again. This time it's Devin Spencer. That one didn't go as well, but that's fine. Hurry back to the line, snap the ball. That's open on the drag. Chauncey Cobb touchdown. Hell yeah, dude. You know what? I'll say it. We've been a lot better since we took DJ Pickett out of the lineup on offense. Although we are getting a lot more 4 receiver sets in this playbook, so maybe we put him back in at receiver 4, which I'm pretty sure he still is, so I don't know why McKinnon is playing over him. But Rice looking to make this game interesting. It'd be really cool if they didn't. They run the ball on 3rd and 14. Well, they were trying to make it interesting. They have the ball back again. It's going to be 3rd and 13. I don't really love a blitz here, but we're going to do it anyway. They run the ball again. So it was a good play. Rice gets a field goal. We want to try a 50-yarder. I don't think we can make it on the road. Maybe if I had simmed it, but certainly not if I'm going to be the one attempting it. I didn't like anything on the other side of the ball, other side of the field, so I just went for that. And you saw the results. Go tree clock. What a play. Get that guy on our team. Sean Coleman really can't throw the ball. Oh god, the fucking Shadow Man is back. Yeah, Rashawn Coleman, really not much of a passer. I mean, that's 300 yards a day, apparently. Fourth and 7. Good coverage, and Zach Roth again gets to the quarterback. He's a game wrecker on the defensive line. He is actually the best player on the team. I don't think it's particularly close, at least in terms of production. Jalen Dupree gets hurt on the carry and gives Rice a free timeout. Tough it out, dude. Just walk off the field. Don't stop the clock. Game just trying to make us lose, but there's a first down for Devin Spencer. Can we get Zach Rasmussen a carry, actually? Yeah, let's get Zach Rasmussen a carry. See our 4-star true freshman. He's actually not even going to get the carry. All right, I guess Zach Rasmussen will be getting a carry. Oh, he's doing the Ashton Jeanty just standing straight up. Did you see that? That was sick. Here, hold on. Rasmussen is going to be the one to ice this game. Get the 4-star some carries. He is RB2. I don't know why he's not playing. Like, ever. Let's get him in here. Let him in the game for us. He does do it. He does do the Ashton Jeanty. That's so sick. that could be a thumbnail. Looks so dumb. I mean, we're gonna do it. It's funny. I got to put Travis Hunter in the title last episode, and I get to put fucking Ashton Jeanty in the title this episode. I mean, why the hell not? First down. My freshman running back thinks he's Ashton Jeanty. 21-16 is your final. And we'll see how the completion percentage looked for Rashawn Coleman. He did have 321 passing yards. So he's probably going to continue to start, but it's just scary because he has no accuracy whatsoever. Like, he is wildly inaccurate. But he's going to put up 300 yards in a game, then we got to keep playing him. Rick Rhodes. Not a great game. Wow, they had no offensive yards. We might, see if that 1D tackle still. His recruitment's still open. I mean, his accuracy wasn't great. Did throw 2 picks, but yeah, he did his thing. Dupree with a touchdown. Good game for Stevens. Good game for Cobb. Rich goes over 100 yards with a touchdown. Might be our first time with a receiver over 100 yards this season. 40 sacks allowed by Riley McGee. Yikes. Ton of TFLs. 3 for Roth, Gash, and Garrettson, but Gash injured. Yikes. 1.5 sacks for Roth and Garrettson, 1 for Goalie, and 1 for Gash. Man, I don't want to waste an entire season upgrading Quincy Gash's injury, but at this rate, we might have to. He's getting hurt a lot. Kevin Babineau, the 4-star corner that we were in a recruiting battle with, has decided to make the correct choice and choose Arkansas State over Oklahoma State. Good choice, young man. And we unfortunately will not be getting Jeremy Maddox. So I don't know what we're doing at quarterback. I guess it's just gonna be fucking Rashawn Coleman. Oh god. In the top 5 on Nate Tyree and Jordan Mabane. I'm probably gonna call him Mebany. Yeah, it's Mabane. We're very close to getting Nicholas Kumar to commit. That's nice. Looking very good on Darren Redfield. And we are finally into the top 5 on Matt Tyree. We can hard sell. So we are taking on UConn. I don't think I put them in the American. I think they're still independent. Yeah, this is just a out of conference game against a decent team. So should be a fun one. Tulane is ranked 16. So Knew they were going to be a tough out. I believe we do have a recruit on campus this week. It's not Kumar. It's Darren Redfield. And Nolan Waddle is getting interest from Iowa. Why? Why would you even consider going to Iowa? You're a receiver. I know I guess he's from West Des Moines, but like, they're not going to throw you the ball, dude. And then in terms of quarterbacks, I'm starting to look at 3-stars. Tyreek Smalls is okay. His throw power is bad. He's a decent athlete. I feel like if I'm going to have to take a 3-star, which at this point we are, then I need a gym because development trade is going to matter so much. I don't think we can add him. Jeff Ireland, first off, cool name, but his accuracies are god awful and he's not a great athlete, but he does have a better arm. I don't know, man. It's development trade is going to matter so much. Either way, I don't think any 3-star freshman is going to be able to start unless we just manage to find someone who's fucking insane. So yeah, we're just going to be spending a lot of the season scouting, rest of the season scouting 3-star quarterbacks because it is looking very, very dire. One thing I am going to try to do is next time we level up is instead of finishing out our defensive line to get increased starting interest from them, which I do think is important early on, especially right now when we're still trying to build the school. We're not a powerhouse. I do think I want that. But I think I want to get the Portal King for quarterbacks. Quarterback transfers are more interested. We're probably going to need that. So I'm really hoping we can manage to level up before the end of the year so we can get that. I think we're actually kind of close. Don't quote me on that. I'm not going to look. But I think we are. Let's go ahead and hop into this game versus UConn and improve our record. This game really doesn't matter for anything other than just winning. And we do have that recruit, like I said, but yeah. Got ourselves a night game against the Huskies. I ain't worried about no stinking dogs. So yeah, Rashawn Coleman plays in his return to Jonesboro. I tried to throw it away. I was trying to throw it away. The button just was not working. Whatever. Just ignore that. It didn't end up mattering because our defense stepped up, but I was trying to throw it away. The button wasn't buttoning. We do not get the first there. All right, I guess it gave it to us. Sure. Definitely said 30 or whatever in inches. Maybe just hadn't updated. Steven. All right. Bro just fucking factory reset in the middle of the field. Don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Touchdown, UConn. They really want us to throw to our running back, so I guess we'll throw to our running back. You know, I should really listen to that more often. It tends to work out pretty well when the CPU really wants us to do that. Huge gain for Jalen Dupree. And we'll get the ball to Devin Spencer. It should really be Zach Rasmussen getting this carry. Devin Spencer does the thing and gets us a score to tie the game. Speaking of Rasmussen, he is on the field here. Dupree out of the backfield, makes a man miss. It's the first. I feel like we just never see Rashawn Michaels in Clemson's playbook. So hopefully he just gets on the field more. I don't really want to double switch the playbook, but I might just to get our best player on the field more. I know it's a crazy thought. Especially considering how bad the rest of our team is. Keep it with Coleman. He's going to try to continue there. He gets clobbered. So it's -9 rushing yards because of that play earlier. My bad, bro. You can blame me for that one. Screen to Chauncey Cobb. Maybe gets a yard. Gonna keep it again. Coleman. He is fast, but he's not like super fast, you know? Like 84 speed, I think, something like that. Well, that slant won instantly, but we couldn't get rid of the ball because pressure got there even quicker. Let's see Nico Iamaleava at Alabama there. I think I did. We got 10-7, and our defense immediately needs help. How many plays are you gonna think you think it's gonna take him to score? I'm gonna go with 3. Can we recover a fumble? It's not a fumble. It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter. Why are you reviewing this? Oh wow, it's 2nd and 1 instead of 1st and 10. So happy it's not a fucking first down. Still not a first down. All right. Oh, no, it's great review. Great review, guys. Keep it up. Whoever's in the press box. Yeah. Quincy Gash stops the QB back there on the read option. And you know what? Shout out to those guys. Appreciate you. And we, all right. Actually make the field goal. Tie game though. 2-minute drill. Really a minute 40 drill. Stevens catches it. Pass is too high and Stevens ends up getting hurt on it. EJ Pickett into the game. Can we hit that? We can! Chauncey Cobb gets behind the defense and outruns them. Touchdown, Chauncey Cobb. I didn't think we could get the ball there. I didn't think we had the arm with Sean Coleman. He does have 92 throw power. It's just his accuracy is abysmal. That ended up working out. And we get the ball back. Well, hell yeah. Fuck it, let it fly. All right. 35-yarder. Hold up. I'm never getting the ball back so often, but I'm here for it. See if Charles Garbutt can actually make a kick this time. Yes, sir, Bob, he can. 20-10 is your score going into the locker room. It's now 20-13 as we hop back in on defense. Late into the third quarter. What do I have to do? I'm spamming A. I'm spamming the conservative tackle button. I got punished because my defensive end was too fast. I was spamming A that entire time. I guess at some point you gotta just stop holding the move button, maybe? I feel like I played that pretty fucking well. Good tackle. I think we continue to bring heat. It's been working. I wanted to back up there. Sample gets to the QB. And Kevin Otis injured on the play. He likes to get hurt a lot, I've noticed. That's pretty big, though. UConn takes a 3-point lead. Actually, how about you give me an offensive moment? How about you give me an offensive moment? All right, it's 26-20. First offensive snap of the second half. Complete to Ramel Stevens up the seam. The defender absolutely got faked out by the double move. Yeah, that's got to be really embarrassing because that's got to be one of the worst double moves I've ever seen. And he got really fucking fooled by it. Huge game for Ramel Stevens. Yeah, why are we showing Rashawn Coleman here? That's a terrible throw. 63 yards. Absolutely awful throw. But they got there. Definitely out of the tackle box, don't question it. I don't even have intentional grounding turned off. I have literally every single setting default. Incomplete. I love when my receivers drop balls that hit them in the hands. It's my favorite. Stevens gotta be intercepted. He didn't see the ball. Well. UConn takes a knee, and that'll be your ball game. I think we're gonna have a mass exodus of players because of our championship contender, which is gonna go down. Have we seen enough of Rashawn Coleman? He's putting up numbers, but he's inaccurate, and he's launching picks. Granted, I think I only threw one. Man. Be nice if our defense could do anything, though. We do get Nicholas Kumar, the 5-star safety. Our first 5-star joins the class. Let's go. Nicholas Kumar from Radcliffe, Kentucky. Yet another safety that no other schools really had any interest in, so shout out to him for deciding to come through. Our championship contender does drop, and that's not good for really anything. All right, let's head over to San Antonio. Take on the Roadrunners. Yeah, I think I have cool jerseys, right? Not really. And we'll go ahead and rock the alternates for you, but I thought I had an all orange. Am I thinking of UTEP? I think I'm thinking of UTEP, but regardless. I'm just not having a good time right now. Our offense is pathetic. Our defense plays well in sim, but if I need to step on the field for a play, that's a different story. And our defense already needs help. Maybe our defense doesn't play well in sim. But I can tell you they don't play well when I'm on the field either, so we'll do what we can. I don't know why Sample is playing. I thought he wasn't... I genuinely don't even know who the fuck he is. Jordan Sample. He's okay. Just get Bo Biggs out there. QB rolls out, has a wide open guy in the end zone somehow. Thankfully, he misses a throw. I don't know how that guy got so damn open. Hand off right up the gut. Too goddamn easy. Don't know what I expected, but it clearly wasn't that, apparently. Hand off again. And the UTSA running back injured on the play. It was Quincy Cash and Kevin Oates making the play. I'm so shocked that neither one of them got injured. Let's make a good play here, guys. Come on. I am spamming the tackle button. What the fuck do I have to do to get a tackle? Did they change the goddamn tackle button? Is it not A anymore? It's been A for every fucking other game that EA has ever fucking made. Just cut stick. Just cut stick to ground. Maybe something will happen. This season is falling apart. We can't get a goddamn offensive moment ever. We can't play defense at all. We cannot fucking play run defense. It's goddamn impossible. I made a fucking tackle, but I still get dragged 4 yards forward. Jesus, man. Why is it so fucking hard to just not be dog shit? There we go. I know it was Bo Big, so we just put into the game. It was. Good decision, me. QB keeps it. Kevin Otis, big play. He's made 2 plays on this drive and didn't get injured on either of them. Got to be a new record for him. And Zach Roth is going to get to the quarterback. UTSA's Elijah Thomas injured on the play. Hopefully that's their quarterback. Because that would be nice for us. Can we not move the ball? Are we not doing anything on offense again? DJ Pickett is so fucking bad. I hope he transfers. He fucking sucks. He can't fucking do anything on the field, man. I have never seen someone with such elite athleticism and coverage skills get beat so fucking consistently. Touchdown UTSA. This team is a joke. Holy fuck, this team is fucking terrible. This is the worst team I've ever had in a college football video, in any season I've played of either year of college football. This team is fucking terrible. Genuinely awful. No heart. Fucking no talents. Nice job, O-line. Great fucking job, guys. Yeah, let's run the ball. That'll go well. You want to see us not be able to pick up a 3rd and 1? Zach Rasmussen is the running back. Means we got our actual good running back injured. Shocker, we didn't get the fucking first down. I don't even want to keep the drive alive. I want the season over with. I want a new team. This team sucks. This team fucking sucks. I hate every single player on it. There's not a single good player on this team. Except for Shawn Michaels. He's just never on the field anymore. Why would I have time for the fucking routes to develop downfield? Rasmussen out of the backfield, touchdown. Doesn't matter. We're down by a billion. Don't care. I literally don't care. Oh yeah, they're going for it on 4th down. Great. Why are we playing well in the 4th quarter now after pissing the fucking game away? After sucking ass for 3.5 quarters? Why the fuck did you decide to show up now? DJ Pickett is the worst player on the team. He's got the best ratings on the team, but he's the worst fucking player. Don't shake his hand. Fucking spit in his fucking face. And fuck his wife. Fuck that guy. Fuck that coach. $19 of 35. Kendrick Luster sucks. Where even is our other running back? I guess Jalen Dupree got injured last game. Zach Roth played well. He's a good player. Zach Roth is a really good player. He might be the only one on the team besides Rashawn Michaels. Those are the only 2 good players on the entire fucking team. Down to C- championship contender. We're losing our entire team. Honestly, I won't even be mad. I won't even be mad. You can all fuck off. I don't want any of you. We're going to end up losing Darren Redfield. We'll win another game. We'll get Denario Meeks back. Actually, no, we won't. LSU's going after him. Just give me the fucking hours, I guess. They finally found one quarterback with a Jim Ben Gordado. I don't even really want him because of his name. But 91 throw power, okay accuracy. Slow as the day is long, but at least he can throw the ball. And he has a hopefully good development trait. All right, so good news is we only have 3 games left in the season, which should mean I can do this. it should mean I can play this guy. Early redshirted, if they will lose the redshirted if they play in more than 4 regular season games. We only have 3 left. I said yes. Why did he not move? We're gonna go to Brendan Speaks. We're gonna give him a chance. A true freshman. Why the fuck not? I don't know. We got nothing else to lose, dude. This team is too bad. So we're gonna go to a true freshman quarterback who has horrible throw power and horrible accuracy. Because if he can't beat UL Monroe, no one can. Our team is in a free fall at the moment, and I don't know what to do about it. We suck. We have no heart. We can't do anything well on either side of the ball. I don't know. I just got nothing. I'm defeated. The game has defeated me. Good pressure. There we go. I'll take that. Let's see what our guy got. Our guy has. Rasmussen is starting running back again. I forgot to check the injuries. Jalen Dupree, dislocated hip. He's done for multiple weeks, and he's doesn't like our championship contender anymore, so he's probably going to just transfer out. So we get a good hard look at Zach Rasmussen as well. So the true freshman duo of Brandon Speaks and Zach Rasmussen will hopefully be able to right the ship for us. Pickett wide open. Horrible throw. And of all the throws that have hit Pickett just dead on in the hands this season, that's the one he comes down with. Rasmussen, he has no burst, really. He also has no abilities. So it's just not really going to be great from him. That's a good run. Does every QB just have like the long sleeve on the throwing arm and short sleeve on the other arm? Does every QB just have that look? I don't know what Ramel Stevens was thinking his route was. He's supposed to just be running a fucking crosser there, but all right. I remember when I thought Ramel Stevens is one of the good players on this team. He is one of the better ones, but he has not been playing well lately. A rare Rashawn Michael sighting lately. I think he caught that. That's open. Caught. Stevens, touchdown. Good pass. Good enough pass anyway. Brandon Speaks his first touchdown pass. We're up 7-0. We have another third down alert. It's a 3rd and 6. From midfield-ish. Bit of Rasmussen out of the backfield. That's actually Devin Spencer. Well, we should have stayed on the field there. I don't know why we didn't. 1st and 10 from the 12. It's a Rasmussen carry. Actually, it's a Mo Rich streak. Oh, now they're accounting for the slot. Whatever, we're just going to roll with it. I don't feel like changing the play again. We're going to take off with Speaks. He's got wheels, adding powers to our guy into the end zone. Brandon Speaks, not giving a damn about his personal health. Just bounces off of the linebacker or whoever that ended up being, whatever position it ended up being. Brandon Speaks can damn sure run. He can move. Might need to tap into that more often. Just throws that guy off and runs through the safety into the end zone. Touchdown, Brandon Speaks. Hell of a play. This is the spark we've been looking for, maybe. We've given up 9 unanswered points. I don't love that. We're just gonna take off his Speaks again. It ain't broke, don't fix it. I tried to slide. He even started the animation, but that's fine. He didn't fumble, so I don't really care. 1st and goal from the 8. It's Zach Rasmussen season. Every time I say Rasmussen, I just think of Like, isn't there a medicine with a similar name? I also think of Rah Rah Rasputin. Think of that song. Russia's Greatest Love Machine. You haven't heard that song? Just type in Rah Rah Rasputin on YouTube. As DJ Pickett drops another wide open pass, because that's just what he does. But the defense forgot about Mo Rich, and he makes them pay. There's something there. Touchdown Mo Rich. And I can say with 100% certainty that Brandon Speaks has earned the starting shot for the rest of the season. Fourth and 9 for UL Monroe. Let's get after him here. Quarterback flush out of the pocket and eventually brought down. Beautiful. Daniel Dimery. Nice. All it took was a get right game. All it took was a get right game and a new starting quarterback. A true freshman. The starting quarterback. That's all it took. And probably playing UL Monroe didn't hurt. Not a real team. I've been playing some pretty bad teams, but as we miss another field goal. Okay, well. I have a feeling Charles Garblett's accuracy is going to be quite abysmal. Yeah, he doesn't have bad kick accuracy either. I don't know why he's missing so much. First down, ULM. Looks like they're going for it on fourth down. So 4th and 10 from the 11. Gotta have it all here. Toss to the corner of the end zone. Go up and get it. All right, we'll take it. We'll take the pass breakup. That should be the ball game. It is. 21-9 is your final. Finally getting back in the win column after several hard losses in a row. And Speaks with a phenomenal game in his first start. 219 yards, 57.1 completion percentage, and count them, 3 touchdowns. Say hello to your new starter for the rest of the year. Great game from the true freshman. So you want to hear something stupid? We did manage to get back up to C+ championship contender. That's not the stupid part. The stupid part is that quarterback we finally found that was a star. He got one other offer and locked us out. Oh, man. So the good news is I think we found our guy. The bad news is, well, I guess the good news because it's funny. His name is Reggie Gooch, which is hilarious because Gooch. But yeah, we found our quarterback. The decent looking dual threat. He's fucking 182 pounds, which is ridiculous. But he's got pretty good throw power at 88, decent enough athleticism, and pretty good short and medium accuracy. He's basically the same quarterback we have on the roster 3 times already, but he'll hopefully at least have a good development trait. I am praying for a good portal option because my god. Let's go get killed by Tulane real quick. Let's do it. Arkansas State versus Tulane. And they're already going for it on fucking 4th down early in the first. The disrespect is real. Who can blame them though? We suck. Quincy Gash doesn't though. And one of the players for Tulane injured on the play. Quincy Gash absolutely gashing up the O-line there. Let's go. Why are we showing Brian Nelson right now? He's definitely not our quarterback. Maybe he should be though. Defense needs help. All right. That's unlucky. Tulane is just a really goddamn good team. Handoff up the middle. Zach Roth injured on the play. No, he's our best player. No. Anyone but him. Pick my ankle instead. Nice play. Gavin Garrettson. It's an ankle bruise. We'll put Timmy goalie in the game. That's a massive play off the edge by Gavin Garrettson. He's been extremely underwhelming. That makes the play there. Good coverage. Maybe 4th and 6. I can play pass defense at least a little bit. It's when they try to run the ball or fucking run play action that I can't do dick. But if it's just you just tell me to fucking sit in a zone, I can do that. At least, you know, good enough. 4th and 11 from the 36-yard line. We're home. 53-yarder. Can we make 53? I mean, we should be able to. He has really good kick power. I didn't put enough on it. That's on me. He has the accuracy, but just didn't have the oomph. Evan Brown just touched grass and not in a good way. Hey, yo, Zach, I think Evan could use your ankle. Yours is just bruised. His is fully fucking broken after that. Pitch, touchdown, Tulane. I think the magic might be over on offense. We only have 4 minutes of possession in the first half. Good God. Tulane dominating time of possession and drilling that kick right between the eyes of the Red Wolf there. But yeah, not great when you're getting dominated in time of possession that bad. Pass barely gets there, but Josh Pfeiffer goes and gets it. No interceptions, just haven't really, you know, gotten too much of an opportunity, you know? Shawn Michaels in motion. Is this just a good play this year? Is that stop and go just a good play this year? Might be. Imagine if we had someone who was fast running that route. That's just on me. That's just a bad decision. Just a bad decision. 17-0. I'm not having fun anymore. I mean, I was never having fun, but yeah, that's not true. I'm having fun when we get recruits. And the once in a blue moon time a play actually works. Those are like all very few and far between. Fuck it, DJ, pick it down there somewhere. I don't know. I don't know what else to do, man. Slot is completely uncovered. Get the ball out quick to Corbin McKinnon. Another true freshman. Making a nice play. I mean, come on, man. Stack him, do something. Make it look like you're at least trying. DJ. Broken tackle. Rebel Stevens, nice play. 53-yarder. Could go for a redemption on the 53-yarder, but I'd rather just take an end zone shot. I don't think we're gonna make it. I tried to go down and call a timeout, but whatever. We'll take the yards, I guess. It looks good for the stat sheet, if nothing else. All right, there we go. I can't do anything. Yeah, all right, cool. Harlan Berry's having a great game. I don't really care. He's it's destroying us. It's first half stats. Okay, okay, thank you. Thank you. There went an entire quarter. There's only 4 of those in the entire game, and they just took an entire one away from us. There's a first down at least. That's pretty cool. This shit sucks. Go get it. Injured, green wave on the play. Oh, you want me to keep the drive alive on 4th down? Sure, I can throw a streak. Don't worry, it'll be incomplete. JK, they left Rashawn Michaels wide open again. Good block by Ramel Stevens, but unfortunately we're slow as fuck. It's a learning experience for Brandon Speaks. That's what we can use to cope. How does pressure get in that quick on an RPO? Swing out to the running back, and Rasmussen walks out of bounds. Nice job, dude. We somehow still have the ball. Works for me. I don't even really want it. Why the fuck is McKinnon even in the game? Throw a bubble screen to a guy with like 83 speed. What a good decision that was. We're just gonna rip it up the seam to Rashawn Michaels and see what happens. Only good things. Oh, my quarterback got killed. It might actually be a good thing. Piper makes the catch. Down to the 1. Good for him. See if we can get Zach Rasmussen a touchdown. Yes, we can. Zach Rasmussen with the score. And he's hitting the James Harden step back. You do that, bud. It's funny because like he wasn't dribbling. Thumbnail acquired. I got a better shot of the Ashton Jeanty thing. Look how easy that was. Now, if we just do that 2 more times without them scoring another point, we can tie the game. Now, hold on. Don't go and give me hope. I'll cling on to it like it's no one's business. But Rich breaks a tackle. I mean, 345 yards is crazy, considering where we came from. Bo Rich again out of the slot on the drag. Gets another first down. Do we dare go to Zach Rasmussen one more time? Why not? Touchdown, Zach Rasmussen. Now, hold on a minute. We're making things interesting. Go ahead and try another 2-point conversion. Oh, that was somehow completely covered, and they somehow just rushed 4. I got it. Like, so yeah, that's. No, they rushed 5 and covered 5 perfectly. But you know, it's all 1v1 against the QB and or against our line, and 3 losses. Well, 2 losses. Center and right guard got right guard got absolutely bitched. And I don't think our defense needs help. I think the game's over. I am not jumping in with 19 seconds remaining. The ball game is over. 27-14 is your final. We drop yet another one. I don't even think it's because we weren't ready for the American. Most of our roster kind of is. Like in sim, our defense is certainly ready for this level of competition. Our quarterback position is terrible. Our receivers try, but they suck. This has just not been a fun season. It's mostly a quarterback thing, though. We have been locked out on Jordan Mabane as he chooses OU. And we are down to a D+ championship contender. This is the hell season. We unfortunately dropped the second on Darren Redfield. We're going to lose out on everyone. We have a bye week in week 12. Thank God. Could not have come at a better time. And unfortunately, Redfield is on NC State's campus this week. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he be? All right, simulating the bye week. Show me something good. Nothing good. All right. Well, we are into the top 3 on Matt Tyree, and our championship contender somehow went up. That's cool, I guess. I mean, all right, cool. We got into the top on Reggie Gooch. We're not getting a linebacker or a corner. Pretty annoying, but that's okay. Darren Redfield is going to come down to the absolute wire. UNC, I guess, did not have a great visit, or NC State rather, did not have a great visit. Week 12. So that's good for us. We stay in it a little bit, but it's looking real not good. I mean, we really want this player. He's a fucking massive human being at D tackle. We need more depth there. And then we are here in week 13. We have Matt Tyree, 4-star guard on campus. Johnstone, I tried to get on campus, but I had already scheduled Nate Waddle. And we also have Dom Blounce on campus. And then we also got a complimentary visit for the guard with Amani Okianonu. So actually ended up being a pretty big week for recruiting. We're playing Temple. It says they're a higher tier opponent. They're not. They're Temple. But I guess kind of anyone is a higher tier opponent than us right now because we kind of fucking suck. But we'll see what ends up happening. We're going back to Keldrick Luster for this week. It ended up being a huge recruiting week. We're just gonna, I don't know, go with the guy who has the highest ratings, even though he's the worst player. Let's rock something different for this game. Let's go like black jerseys, white helmet, white pants, white alternate pants. Yeah, those are gross. And if we go white down yonder, yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with the black and white look. Why not? Probably because it looks terrible, that's why. But we're doing it anyway. This fuck you, that's why. All right, final regular season game. Ended up being a really big one. Let's go. It's against Temple. They're Temple. They can't be better than us. I refuse to believe this is a good team. They are 6-1 in the conference, but whatever. They're bad. It's Temple. I actually really dig this look. I wish the accessories were white, but I dig the look. Injury on the play, but already piss poor pass blocking. 3-0. The 3rd and 9. I'm gonna trust the team. No, we're switching up. I don't like the play call. Running back is wide open in the fly. The quarterback going deep. Intercepted in the end zone by Brian Nelson II. Let's go. Huge play for the transfer corner. He thought he was going to have a much more fun time in his senior season here at Arkansas State. What if we stay in the Sun Belt? We would have probably been undefeated if we stay in the Sun Belt, but took a step up in competition, and the team did not come with us. Pickett makes the catch. Holy shit, DJ Pickett actually doing something productive on offense. And in general, he's had a really bad season. I did not know he was on an in route. Wouldn't have thrown the ball. We're going to try to pick up the first down. I kind of want to slant Pickett, honestly. I'm not going to, though. Good route, and he holds onto the ball. Where's this been? Where the hell has this been? Rasmussen rocking the fucking Grinches, it looks like. And he throws a man off into the end zone. Zach Rasmussen. That was actually Grinches? I don't think so. He does have green cleats on for some fucking reason. We go up 10-0. Well, if we're gonna play this well, maybe we shouldn't have fucking benched Keldrick Luster, but let's be real, he hasn't played this well in multiple weeks. All right, able to get rid of that. Tried to get it to pick it on the screen. But as long as they're able to get rid of the ball, not a turnover, then we're fine. Go back to Rasmussen, follow big 56. Nice blocks. Corbin McKinnon, another nice block up ahead. The receiver, number 82, big white fella. Followed him into the end zone, and we're looking pretty good. 17-3, still a lot of time to fuck this up, though. Let's not get too full of ourselves. Pickett is showing off the speed right now, and he's also showing off why we can't trust him. That is the full DJ Pickett experience in, like, a matter of seconds. It's unbelievable breakneck speed, followed by a ball hitting him directly in the hands and him dropping it. I wish it were a surprise or shocking. Ramel Stevens breaks the tackle. He's still going. Excellent play. I think he'll be sticking around. I think he's an underclassman. He is maxed out in terms of stats, though. He's not gonna ever be better than he is. Pickett, another catch. I love that he's finally decided to find his hands after the season is already over. Mo Rich down to the one. Let me see something. Yeah, I don't know why McKinnon is playing over Chauncey Cobb. Is that a slot thing? Maybe. Look at that. McKinnon's not, like, awful, but he is slow. And I guess, you know, having that run block play earlier might have been nice, but whatever. That wasn't a touchdown? I don't believe you. I can't tell where his knee is, but that sure as shit looks to me like his knee isn't down and the ball crosses the plane. That is a touchdown on every planet. Hello? They literally pushed him across the line. That's a touchdown. Getting a replay of the sky, I guess. Okay. So Arkansas State, I guess we don't have the budget to look at the actual replay. That's a horrible fucking call. Let's go. Break. Single, single. That was a touchdown on any other day of the week. And now we lose yards. Wow. What a terrible call by the refs. They're giving us another opportunity here I like the look of a run. We're gonna try it. Rasmussen finds the end zone. Fucking call that back, idiots. These referees need to be investigated. That's a terrible call. 24-6 now after Temple scores again. 31-6. And we get the ball right back after an interception. Looked like Brian Nelson. We're getting the big win that we needed. That's open. Oh my God. Keldrick, what the fuck, dude? What the actual fuck was that? The easiest touchdown of all time. Just completely fucking airmailed. And... Alright. That blocking went well. We're going to slant DJ Pickett and try to get him a touchdown. I don't think he has one this year. He's not going to get one here either, but... Stepping up in the pocket is Keldrick Lesser, and he finds Ramel Stevens for the touchdown. Why couldn't you have played like this all fucking year, Keldrick? We're dominating, and he's playing some incredible football. His best of the season. When it doesn't matter. Go back to Ramel. Down at the 2-yard line. Devin Spencer into the game. We're gonna double the Jags here. I want to try to get a Pickett touchdown. Good God! All right. Fair enough. Good route. Pickett, he caught it. Oh my God. DJ Pickett caught it. I mean, he dropped it instantly after. I know it's because he's like celebrating or whatever, but I think it might have actually just been a drop. But don't tell the referee that. These refs suck. They're blind. They're terrible. We go up 48-6. And that should just about do it. 48-9. We have another third down for some reason. I don't know why I'm in the game at this point. Rasmussen's going to get the look. Why not? Well, he just got killed. He's dead. 51-yarder. Let's try it. I think we can make it. No, we can't. Oh my God. His field goal percentage is going to be abysmal. Just truly abysmal. I guess we're back on offense. Okay. Let's run up the score. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? Rasmussen gets some great blocks. And it's a touchdown on the screen. Zach Rasmussen. One of the longest plays of the series. Takes the screen at least 40-something yards for the score. Was not expecting that to be a touchdown. But he got some great blocks out in front. And Zach Rasmussen burns on the burners. And wow, that went really well. Good for him. 55-9. Another third down for the offense. I don't know what we're doing today on defense, but I like it. Wish we could have done that all year. Rashawn Michaels drops it. We're going to need to get a different playbook so he can get more involved again. But, what a beatdown. 55-9. We stomped the shit out of formerly one loss in the conference Temple. And Rasmussen finishes with 4 touchdowns on the day. At least 1 receiving. What a game for the true freshman. Where's that game been, dude? We needed that. That felt fun. That felt good. And that was a higher tier opponent, too. Keldrick Lester played the best game of his season by far. He was 28 of 41 for 360 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks. Dominant game from him. Rushing, we already saw Rasmussen's stats. 22 for 88 and 3 touchdowns on the ground. And then we had 7 for 81 and a touchdown for Muhammad Rich. DJ Pickett, 6 for 100 and a touchdown. Where's that been, dude? They'd have 2 drops, though. Ramel Stevens, 6 for 78 and a touchdown. He is only a sophomore. Hell yeah, we'll get to have him back. But again, he won't be any better than he is. Devin Spencer, his final game at home. Went all right. Rasmussen did have 3 for 50 and a touchdown. The reception was for 46 yards. Huge play. O-line did all right. And then defensively, 2 2 TFLs and 2 sacks for Gavin Garrison. A couple of other TFLs, no other sacks, and then 3 interceptions for Brian Nelson II in his final game at Arkansas State. And then Cedric Franklin also went ahead and grabbed himself one. Okay, Brian Nelson, have yourself a day, dude. If that's not National Defensive Player of the Week, I don't know what is, by the way. So we finished the regular season 7-5. You know, you'd like to be a little bit better. We've had a really shitty middle stretch of the season. Like, super awful. We do get a commit here. It's Matt Tyree, a 4-star guard from Indianapolis. That's a big get. We also get 3-star left tackle Amani Okianonu. Amani Okay. We get him to commit. That's nice. And the rest of the commits are looking okay. We are in fucking hell. Back up the C+ championship contender. We're in yet another recruiting battle. This time for Darren Redfield and NC State. And we are number 1 on Nolan Waddle. He was on campus. And we are looking okay for Isaiah Chancey, as Indiana has now jumped in on him. Back-to-back 3-star corners they've just jumped in on, by the way. It's like any 3-star corner we want, Indiana also decides they want. Of course, Brian Nelson is your conference player of the week with his 3 picks, and he should be national with 3 interceptions, I imagine. He is. What a game for the senior. 90 overall. Hopefully he's going to be drafted. I'd imagine he would be. Hopefully pretty high. Like maybe in the 1st round. That'd be really cool. I mean, we're not that far behind. It's still technically possible. Our playing style's still a fucking D+, though. Like, so we can get too many rush yards, but that's what it is. Florida has jumped us for Darrell Johnstone. That really fucking sucks, because I really want him. And we actually do have a hard sell now, though, so that's good. We didn't before. Our championship contender must have gone back up. We can't schedule a visit, but we should be able to stay in the race at least long enough to get to offseason. Hopefully. Don Blunt. Still going to be tough. We should win out on that one. We should win out on Nolan Waddle. All right, let's get this week simulated. We will not be in a conference championship game, but we will be in a bowl game of some sort. We're 2nd on Darrell Johnstone. He's into his top 3. We just got to get to the offseason and just get him in week 1. We just need that to last till the offseason. But first on Don Blount, who's into his top 3. We're just going to end up in a fucking recruiting battle. I know we are. Reggie Gooch is into his top 5. Tyler Wade into his top 8. I don't want to keep firing the guys, but I like Master Motivator. I'm going to keep Heckendorf for 1 more year. Actually, yeah, no, we need the Master Motivator for we just need the motivator for fucking quarterback this season. So yeah, we're gonna do that one more time. Let's check out stats. Gonna have a lot of quarterback stats. Keldrick Luster finishes with 1,800 yards, 14 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Yikes. I was yikesing at Rashawn Coleman. 3 games played, 860 yards, 4 touchdowns, 6 picks. So he threw the same amount of interceptions in less than half of the games. All right, well, it's an accuracy thing. He played well in 1 game, and that gave him the start. And yeah, did not play well in either of his other starts. Brandon Speaks played nobly. He played fine. 584 yards is really good. 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. We'll take that. And then rushing, Jalen Dupree got hurt. Missed like the last half of the season. Did finish with 500 yards, 6 touchdowns. He is in all likelihood going to transfer. We'll try to keep him though. Zach Rasmussen, 3.5 yards per carry, did finish with 5 touchdowns. 3 of those were in the last game though. Devin Spencer also going to end up injured. So maybe we do need a running back. We can hit the portal for it though. Receiving, Ramel Stevens is the lead of the team with 863 yards and 5 touchdowns. Mohammed Rich ended up playing very well out of the slot once we switched over from focusing so much on DJ Pickett. 597 yards and 4 touchdowns. Bit of a quiet year for Rashawn Michaels, especially after we switched to Clemson playbook. 510 yards, 3 touchdowns. We're going to need to get a playbook that gets him more involved next season. Chauncey Cobb had a good season as well. 480 yards, 4 touchdowns. Couple touchdowns for Rasmussen as a receiver. Dupree did some stuff. Josh Pfeiffer did some stuff. O-line was fine. We're going to need to somehow convince Cole Drongo to stay. I'm going to be real with you guys. I might do the thing to make sure he stays because where are you going? You're an offensive lineman. And also, I just really want to have one really, really high overall player on the team. Daniel Dimery led the team in tackles with 68. But for TFLs, Zach Roth. I don't really love that an interior defensive lineman or just our entire defensive line led our team in TFLs. Our linebackers are fucking trash. But 19 TFLs for Zach Roth and for Kevin Otis. 14 for Gavin Garrettson and 12 for Quincy Rush. 7 sacks for Zach Roth led the way. 5 for Quincy Gash. 4.5 for Gavin Garrettson. 3 for Kevin Otis. 1 for some other dudes. Half for that guy. Interceptions we had 4 for Brian Nelson. 3 in one game though. 3 for Daniel Dimery. 3 for Evan Bound. 2 for DJ Pickett. 2 for Cedric Franklin. And 1 for Cameron Keys. Overall, pretty good year. Stat-wise, but wasn't really a great year results-wise. And that's what actually matters. But I guess we can see who we're playing in a bowl game, because that matters. We do get 4-star receiver Nolan Waddle from West Des Moines, Iowa to join the class. Welcome in. More firepower along the offense is always a good thing. And we do lose out on Darren Redfield, the 4-star D tackle. I hate everything and everyone. Is it even possible to win a fucking recruiting battle? I don't think it is. Like every single one I've gotten into in this game, I've lost. I haven't won a single one once the recruiting battle has been triggered. I don't think it's possible to win unless you happen to get the fucking whatever it's called. A visit during it. That's the only way to win it, I think, is to have a visit during one. And we also end up losing out on Darrell Johnstone. He chooses Florida. I hate you so much. We do level up. Perfect timing for that. Truly perfect timing for that. It means we can get our recruiter thing that we talked about earlier. We're second on Don Blunt now, and we're in a recruiting battle with Arkansas. Well, there goes our D tackle group. I guarantee you, we're just going to commit next week, and there's nothing we can do about it. Marcel Reed, the Ohio State quarterback, wins a Heisman. That's the second year in a row an Ohio State quarterback has won the Heisman. And we'll be playing Louisville in the Fenway Bowl. Cool. I think we're going to take a risk here and try to hire Will Wyndham, the former South Alabama DC, because we're going to see if Scheme Guru is worth it, because he has the winner's win perk, and that's 900 XP for each win. That seems really, really good. There's a pretty high chance we don't end up getting him because he's getting an offer from a Pac-12 school, but we'll see if we can, convince him to come here. Because 900 XP per win, I don't know if that's a lot, but it sounds like a lot. I don't know what to compare it to, but it sounds like a good number. All right, check out early National Signing Day. Phil Markup ends up having Impact Dev. We'll take it. Jamal Banks, just a normal dev. Our first 5-star, Nicholas Kumar, has elite dev. Okay, I think I might have found a trick for you guys. If there is a safety with 0 offers, fucking go after them, because it means they're going to be insane. This is another guy who did not have a single other school offer him for a majority of the season, and he ended up being an elite dev safety. That's 2 in a row. Anyway, Keenan Babineau, the 4-star corner with Impact Dev. We'll take it. Darren Redfield, who we just lost out on, had Impact. That sucks. Matt Tyree with normal. Darrell Johnston only had Impact. Still would have liked to have him, though. Don Blunt, we don't know. He's just going to end up committing to Arkansas. There's going to be absolutely nothing we can do about it, but whatever. Nolan Waddle, really good player. Only normal dev. Dude. Amani, though, does have star dev at left tackle. That's really good. That's promising. And Reggie Gooch is not committed yet. But the rest of the class is looking pretty good. I'm hopeful that maybe winning a bowl game will up my coach prestige and it'll make our hard sell better for Don Blunt. because I don't want to lose another really good player to a fucking recruiting battle. Recruiting battles are bullshit. I hate them. We're gonna come here to recruiter for our coach, and we are going to take portal king quarterback. Quarterback transfers are more interested. We're gonna need to fucking hit a transfer portal quarterback this year. So here's hoping we can. We used to have more interest from him now. Okay, Louisville 6-6. We're probably never gonna get to see Louisville again, so let's go ahead and rock some of their cool unis. Those are so good. The Bill uniforms are good. Those are good. That they don't have. Don't they have a not that one. Don't they have like a newspaper one? Is that just the Ville? They rock the Champions Gold though. They want to be the Wasabi Fenway Bowl champions really badly. They really care about their relationship with Boston. It's fucking snowing. And we're wearing white uniforms. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is gonna be a goddamn disaster. Please tell me put us in the black jerseys for no reason. Please. Please tell us we're wearing. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I mean, this could work out for our advantage. Maybe they won't see DJ Pickett and he'll get an interception or something. We do have a lot of black on our uniforms, so it's not the end of the world. A lot of red too with our accessories, so maybe we'll be able to see anything. Oh man, this is gonna be a problem. It's fun though. I spoiler alert for the next series. I think we're gonna be seeing a lot of snow. Hopefully, anyway. All right, this isn't too bad. I hope we see a lot of snow in the next team. We still have multiple seasons of this to go though. Multiple seasons. As we go 3 and out on that drive. It's 3rd and 6. I don't know. We're trying to fucking throw the ball in a blizzard. I don't really call this a blizzard, but you know what I mean. Pick it. See if you can catch in the snow. No, the fuck you can't. I really want to win a bowl game. I really want to win a bowl game. They haven't won one yet. I'm hoping next year will be the year where stop playing in regular bowl games. We'll be in college football playoff games hopefully next season. There's a sack. Kevin Otis, a big one. Basic. But I'm hoping next year we'll be able to play in games, but I would like to win a just classic bowl game. Also, I haven't actually been able to confirm this. I saw one tweet about it, about the Pop-Tarts Bowl being in the game. I hope it is. I guess I can actually Google that. Is the Pop-Tarts Bowl in CFP 6? It is. Yeah. Hell yeah. I need to get in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. I don't know how to do it, but I want to. We need to play in the Pop-Tart Bowl. Quick RPO. Shut down. Nice tackle, DJ Pickett. Nice to see him actually making a good play for once. But Louisville will try to tie the game with this kick, and they do so. Let me tell you something, guys. I've been recording for 5.5 hours. I sat down to play a few games this season. I did not intend to play the entire season in one sitting, but when you're having fun, you're having fun. Now, granted, I haven't been having fun for a large majority of the season, but this is a very good video game, and I really like it. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the content. Zach Roth injured on the play. That ain't good. It's a pass. It is complete. There's a lot of fucking snow. Like a lot of fucking snow. Over on the sidelines especially. Back in the end zone. Picked off by DJ Pickett in the end zone. Pickett picks it. He actually caught something. Let's go, DJ. You got 2 minutes to get some points. Something tells me we're not going to be able to, but we'll try it. Stevens drops it. Or was that Pickett? Looks like Stevens' jersey number. They should pick it. That pass caught by Stevens. Tried to lead it up the field a little bit, and it kind of worked. Not really what I wanted, but we'll take the yards. That was not where we wanted that ball to be. Why am I having fun on defense in this game? Probably just because of the snow game and it's cool. Gonna QB contain just in case. Good pressure. QB actually gonna find someone though. First down. Louisville. What if we like just did that? It's 6-3, 13-3 now. All of a sudden, as Louisville manages to score, and it is now all of a sudden a 10-point game, and I'm no longer having fun. This is so cool though to play in the snow. This is sick. Oh my god! DJ Pickett, are you serious? The aura in the snow is unmatched. That was so fucking cool. Now, it doesn't mean shit because we're losing, but that was fucking sick. Maybe an offensive moment. 16-3. We're going to lose the game, but DJ Pickett with one of the most disgusting interceptions you will ever see. Unfortunately, it appears that Keldrick Luster is Keldrick Lustering again. I think I missed. I didn't miss. Nice. I'm real bad at timing kicks, if you couldn't tell. Bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, ba. Didn't look like the regular camera for some reason. Good catch. I suppose we still have the tiniest of hopes. I suppose it's still possible we can win this game. That guy has gold quick jump. That's terrifying. That's just a bad throw. Oh, man. I am so down bad for a portal quarterback, man. Like, please just give me anyone who can actually throw the football. That guy was so open. A was so open. I just didn't see it in time. It's 4th and 1. We should probably run the ball, but where's the fun in that? What a fucking catch. Holy shit. Rashawn Michaels. We need a better playbook. I might, if I remember to do it, go check receiving yards and just see who has the most receiving yards for a tight end and use that playbook. Probably not, though. Probably like fucking Bowling Green or something. But they still have like their Harold Fenton playbook. I remember the ball very well. It's just too little too late, as per usual. I would like to know how the game knows it's in the red zone. Like, I can't see shit. How can the game know where we're at? Because it's a video game. Ass. Like, what if it wasn't a video game, you know? Rasmussen out of the backfield, gets a couple. Rah, rah, Rasmussen. Jonesboro's greatest love machine. What a horrible throw. All respect to the real dude, Kevin Lester, or Keldrick Luster, but Brother, I fucking hate you in this video game. Holy. Yeah, let's kick a field goal. I'll show him. Actually, let's do this. Well, there's your ball game. We will end up losing the Fenway Bowl 16-6. We are now 0-3 in bowl games, but we're 3-0 in vibes. We're not even that. I'd say we're like 1-60 in vibes. You want to see a 4-star D tackle commit to Arkansas? Actually, I don't think he did. Actually, I think we made it a week without someone committing. DJ Pickett is the conference defensive player of the week with his 2 interceptions. He better be. And we did get Will Wyndham. The guy with whatever it's called. Tactician. Maxed out. We'll take it. I should have checked the CFP bracket. My bad. That's a top 25. Bracket shows Toledo being the group of 5 team, but they got absolutely slaughtered by Nebraska. LSU slaughtered Arizona State. Georgia and Bama played in the first round, and it was a close game. And Clemson slaughtered Oklahoma. And then the second round, we have Nebraska versus UNC, LSU versus Ohio State, Georgia versus Oklahoma State, and Clemson versus Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh simmed really well last year, too. Really well last year. Speaking is hard. Delaware had the leading receiver for tight ends in the country. Okay, maybe we don't do that then. Our CFP finals is going to be Georgia versus Ohio State in the finals. Oklahoma State made a decent run. Beat Clemson. I just realized Bill Belichick got a bye. That's funny. Yeah, Georgia and Ohio State, I believe they are the last 2 winners. I know Georgia won last year in Sim. And I forget who won the year before that. I think it was Ohio State. I think Ohio State did go back to back. No, they didn't. There's someone random. That's a bunch of XP. And who ended up winning? It would be Ohio State beating Georgia. Georgia did have a chance to go back to back. Okay, that's what it was. And then Penn State won in the first year of Sim. Got it. I remember that now because I'm looking at it. All right, let's see who all wants to leave. We have 7 persuasion chances. DJ Pickett wants to leave for playing time? Okay, this is the bug. Surely, because he is quite literally our starter. So we're doing the thing for him. Cameron Keys, I can understand, championship contender. We'll try to just regularly persuade him. He has decided to stay. That's massive. Drongo, he's a championship contender. We'll come back to him. Jalen Dupree, I won't be too mad if he goes. He has not been persuaded. Okay. Kevin Otis, I would like back. He has not been persuaded. I think we'll be okay-ish at D-tackle. Drew Collins, I don't care about. Walton was terrible. Muhammad Rich, I do want back. Has not been persuaded. We need to make sure we keep at least 2, so we have 1 more. Zach Ezekiel, I would want back. And it's probably just going to be him. Yeah. All right, it's going to be Zach Ezekiel. All right, yeah, we're going to make sure we get DJ Pickett's not going anywhere. He's not we're not dealing with that shit. All right, we got everyone back we could get back. And who else is leaving? Keldrick Lusser is graduating. You had some good games. Appreciate you, bud. Jalen Dupree's gone. Dylan Spencer's graduating. It's going to be the Zach Rasmussen show at running back and maybe a portal guy. Muhammad Rich is leaving. That really stinks, but we did bring in a few good receivers from the high school ranks. Corbin McKinnon is gone. Chauncey Cobb played pretty well for us. He's leaving. So 2 of our top 3 receivers are gone. A couple of tight ends are leaving. Braden Walton sucks. He can go. Noah Hackett. We are losing 2 tackles, but we did pretty well in the recruiting there. We kept Cole Drongo. Graduating a couple centers. Riley McGee's graduating. A couple guys off the edge. We still have good depth on the other side. Kevin Otis leaving sucks, but I think we have enough depth to be fine there. Graduate. Bad player leaving. Pickett stayed. Cameron Keys stayed. We kept Zach Ezekiel left. Marks is leaving. And Brian Nelson is projected to be a round 3 pick. Fuck! Needed him to be round 1. Daniel Dimery graduating. He's a really good player. That's gone. Our backup kicker's gone. And our punter is gone. And I did remember to add one to the board, so we have that taken care of, thankfully. Speaking of, it's Tyrell Cooper. Look at that timing. Draft results. Brian Nelson does end up going round 3. I mean, that should help him potentially, you would think. We have 675 hours for the offseason. First things first, we need to get... We can't get another visit, really. Even in the offseason, I find that silly. 535 hours is what we have. We need a quarterback to be here. We really need a quarterback to be here. There is a corner. Jaden Lewis. And Chasen Johnson. A couple of bump and run guys. You get another USC guy. We just had Brian Nelson. We can get another one. And Jaden Lewis. They're both juniors. We'll see. I mean, we could definitely use corner. It's not like we couldn't. More corners. They're 3 stars. There's not a single fucking 4-star quarterback I would consider. A son of a bitch, dude. We're going to go ahead and try to get both of those guys. So let's first and foremost just see if there's any QBs with interest in us. Okay, good. I'm hoping for at least someone whose name I recognize. Danny Ficken was a guy from last season. Drew DeVillier, former Rice quarterback, apparently went to James Madison. Nolan Everett was a quarterback I remember seeing last year in the thing. Boy Fagan. Miles Fish is here! That's our guy. We almost got him last season. He's really good. And he wants to transfer out of Missouri and he wants to come here. He's like, I made a bad choice. I should have just committed to Arkansas State to begin with. You're right. You should have. But we'll still take you. Take a look at a guy like Drake Lindsay as well. He just looks like he could be good. Motzenbacher? What a name. Quincy Keller, who beat the shit out of us week 1. Also here. We'll take a look at him. So there's a few quarterbacks. We're going to try to get this figured out before we spend too many more hours. So let's figure out which one we want. Plenty of hours to work with. I'm leaning towards Miles Fish because the storyline writes itself. He was the quarterback we wanted last offseason. He's a former 4-star. And I remember him being pretty good. 91 throw power. Okay, he's not actually that good. But we can still take a look. Drake Lindsay. Just no. Even if he is from Fayetteville. Jaden Glazer. I mean, he's decent, but probably not. And then Quincy Keller, we're hoping for big things here. 86 throw power. It's not very good. It's not very good. It's not Jaden Glazer. 91 throw power, 79, 84. So 91, 79, 84. 86, 78, 85. So he has way worse of an arm in terms of throw power. And he's a worse athlete. And then it's 82, 79, 68 versus 78, 80, 66. All right. The choice is clear. It's Miles Fish, even if he can't throw the deep ball. So yeah, we're going to try to get Miles Fish to finally commit to our school. And we might as well go after both of these 4-star corners. Chasen Johnson and Jaden Lewis. No reason to not get really good players, you know? If 4-stars will consider you, you consider the 4-stars. Now, in terms of positions we need, we could use a running back. We could always use receiver. We could get Jalen Dupree back. He will consider us. We'll consider bringing him back, but I kind of want to look at other guys. Justice Savage? Are you fucking kidding me? Yes. And we do kind of already have the elusive bruiser. We have Rasmussen. We kind of need a speed guy. So we'll take a look at a couple of Guys, Max Guest could be interesting. Mekhi White, I remember from one of our dynasties last year. Could be fun to get him back. Speedster from Maryland. All right, I think we're doing pretty well in the portal so far. I just wish there were better quarterbacks. I mean, it's cool we can get Miles Fish, but you know, I don't know if he's actually that good. We get Frederick Bush, a 3-star linebacker from high school kid, from Olive Ranch, Mississippi, to join the class. And thankfully, we did not get locked out on any of our guys, so that's good. Week 1 went pretty well. Jimmy Brown was another guy we had on our list last season. The championship contender guy. We'll just do that for now. And we'll just get him in on campus now. Miles Fish, 3-star quarterback from Kansas City, Missouri. The former 4-star high school recruit that went to Missouri that we had a recruiting battle against Missouri for last season has now decided to give it to us in the transfer portal this season. Finally, you've made the right decision, Miles. Thank you. Amarian Breland, 3-star tackle from Hattiesburg MS, has joined the class. And Cash Courtney, a guard from somewhere. We do, unfortunately, lose out on Jaden Lewis, a corner, to Oregon. Me and my homies hate Oregon. And we also lose out on Mekhi White, a 3-star receiver from Maryland, who just decided to go back to Maryland. Why even enter the portal then? We get Don Blunt, finally. Arkansas pulled their offer. He has to settle for Arkansas State, the correct choice. We get Justice Savage, a 3-star running back. He's a pretty good athlete. We also get Marquez Parker from West Memphis. He's going to be local. Jimmy Brown, who we recruited last season, also, along with Miles Fish, has decided to make the proper decision just a year later and join Arkansas State. We get Adrian Bourne, a Michael linebacker from Memphis. Reggie Gooch could be the quarterback of the future from Des Moines, Iowa. Tyler Wade, 3-star linebacker from Tampa, joins the class. And we get a punter, Tyrell Cooper from Norman. Pull him away from OU, you can say. You get Reggie Gratz. Congrats on making the great choice decision. Making a great decision. Hey, Gavin Correa, 3-star tight end out of the portal. Good depth. Good size. Chasen Johnson, 4-star corner from Sanford, Florida, joins the class. Transfer guy. We also get Darian Williams, a 3-star receiver from Syracuse. He transferred in from, I think, FIU. We also get Atlee Cohen, a 3-star receiver who transferred in from Mississippi State. And we get Kevin Otis to return. Welcome back. Big time DT made some big plays for us last year. He has decided to come home, as has Jeffrey Fleming, another 3-star transfer D tackle. Add more depth there. Frankie Arthur, another good running back out of the portal. And we did very well. We did very well in the portal. Got everyone we wanted. Did we miss out on anyone here? I don't think so, actually. No, we did not. We get a full class of 27 with a 4-star or a 5-star, multiple 4-stars. I think this has potential to be a top 10 class. Probably not, though. Nope. Top 20? Nope. Number 26. 1 5-star, 7 4-stars, 19 3-stars. That's not good enough for top 10. Come on now. Well, let's see how many good players we actually did end up getting. See some of these development traits. Mark Cook, we already know. Impact. Normal for Banks. Elite for Nicholas Kumar. Impact for Babineau. Normal for Matt Tyree. Elite for Dom Blunt. Fuck you, Arkansas. Good decision, Dom. Let's fucking go, dude. Hell yeah. Normal for Nolan Waddle. Star for Amani. Normal for Adrian Bourne. Impact for Fred Bush. Impact for Reggie Gooch. We'll take impact. We were hoping for higher. He's decent. He's going to maybe potentially compete for the starter job. The deep accuracy is a little bit meh, but we'll hopefully have some big things from Miles Fish in terms of upgrades. Hopefully. Star for Tyler Wade. Nice. Normal for Tyrell Cooper, the punter. Reggie Gatz, normal. Gratz, I mean. Chasen Johnson, impact. Miles Fish, only normal. You're dead to me, Miles. Impact for Justice Savage. Normal. for Gavin Correa, normal for Marion Breland, normal for Cash Courtney, impact for Marquez Parker, normal for Jimmy Brown, normal for Atlee Cohen, impact for Darian Williams. Kevin noticed we already know had normal, but I actually didn't know that. Neither did you. Fleming with normal, and impact for Frankie Arthur. So we didn't do too hot in the portal, and I'm very upset about Miles Fish actually just being fucking terrible. I kind of hate him now. See if we need to do any position changes. He is a 75 overall, though. Gooch is a 70. We'll take a 70. Frankie Arthur's an 81. That's pretty good. Justice Savage is a 78. Savage isn't exactly very good. Darian Williams is a 79 with 93 speed, 97 acceleration. Hell yes. Speed demon that we've been needing. Bars. Jamal Banks is a 75. He's pretty good. Nolan Waddle's also a 75. He'll probably play. Both of these guys are probably going to play quite a bit. Atlee Cohen kind of fucking really sucks. He's a speedster with 84 speed. Fuck you. Matt Tyree is really good. Could he play center? Yeah, 6'2", 287. We're going to move him to center. I know it's bad, but we just need a starting center. And it's probably going to end up being him as a true freshman. I guess we could move Cash Courtney. He's a little bit more maxed out, so I guess it's probably better for him to do it. He drops an overall, but I really don't care. We just need someone to start there. Dom Blunt is a 75 overall as a true freshman. He's going to be a freak. Hopefully gap specialist can actually develop. Well, I guess we'll see. Jason Johnson's an 87. Another really good get out of the portal. Very excited for Alex Osman. Nicholas Kumar's a 70 fucking 8. Good God, man. Keenan Babineau's quite good as well. He's a little bit slow, but he'll have plenty of time to develop. Show me some development trades. Does that not happen here? Or did we not get any? I don't know. Trading results. Okay. Miles Fish only has 21 points to spend. Fuck me. He can get a little bit better, though. Let's improve his accuracy. We got Brandon Speaks up to a 79 overall. He didn't have a ton of hours to spend, but he did, you know, put them all onto accuracy. He has 92 throw on the run now. And 80 short, 79 medium, and deep. So he's still not good, but yeah. Unfortunately, his throw power is maxed out at 87 as well, so. I don't know. There's something here with him, but I don't know. We'll see. Darian Williams is pretty insane. He has gold 360 and sidestep, silver cutter, and by silver I mean bronze, but he's not, you know, super fast. I mean, 93 is very, very good, don't get me wrong, but his hands are really solid. Route running, I mean, it looks pretty capped, but it's actually quite good. 88, 86, 87. Release is a little bit low. His elusiveness is great. 94 juke, 90 spin. Darian Williams could be a freak. We finally have a really, really, really good true receiver one. I'm very happy about that. Ramel Stevens has 32 points, but yeah. And I'm pretty sure he won't qualify for a single ability either. Ramel is officially maxed out. And he was our best receiver last year and didn't get a dev trade upgrade, so he is fucked. Javonte Wheeler, though, has 44 points to spend. All right, he's about a year away, but he can probably get pretty good. Sydney Ben has 68 points to spend. That is higher than his overall. We'll max out his power. You need to be a better pass blocker. I mean, he got a little bit better. I'm a little bit disappointed in that, actually. It's going to be really hard to actually upgrade. Oh, it's because he's raw strength. God damn it. I'm so much less stoked on him now. Well, DJ Pickett is going to max out at a 92 overall. Little bit disappointed in that overall, but he does have Platinum House Call, Silver Bouncer, Platinum Layout. If he'll ever actually do anything with those, who knows, but he has them. Jason Johnson ended up being an absolute monster, by the way. He's up to a 90 overall. Silver blanket coverage, jammer, gold house call, and yeah, he's just really fucking good. Very well balanced player, very good athlete. That's a great portal ad. Unfortunately, he is a senior, but he is a very good player. Alex Osman has 76 points to spend. That's the most I've ever seen. Oh my god. Well, let's go ahead and max this out. Just to get freaky about it. Let's just do it. Because he's going to have multiple years, of course. And then we just improve his coverage a lot. Can you get any abilities yet? Nope. Cool. That's fine. Get a little bit of run support in there. And we'll improve his awareness. Alex Osman is going to be so goddamn good. It's unfucking believable. I would say training went very well this year. Miles Fish is an acceptable starting quarterback with respectable accuracy everywhere but the deep ball. So once again, we can't really do that as part of our offense. We are still very much going to be looking for quarterback. Like the higher end, 4 or 5 stars, we are still going to be very much trying to get one of those in the recruiting cycle next season. But Miles Fish should be able to hold down the job, much like Keldrick Luster did this season. Brandon Speaks is improving, but again, everywhere but the deep ball. And then Rashawn Coleman is unfortunately just completely maxed out as a player. He can sidestep a little bit. He can run. Anthony Wilkins is on the team, is the best I can say for him. Running back, we have a good two-headed monster. Zach Rasmussen, unfortunately, is just trash. Like, normal dev. Fucked him. But these two guys are both pretty good. Receiver, already talked about a little bit, but Darian Williams is a freak. Ramel Stevens is unfortunately completely maxed out, and I'm going to let the CPU handle a lot of these guys. Trevante Willer, we took a bit of a gap year with him, because I have a feeling he will be a good player down the line. But I went ahead and just mostly improved his quickness. I've spent, I want to say, 1 on that, which took a lot of his things. And then I just put it all into route running. So we will be able to eventually unlock, sidestep, dot, especially, or not dot, cutter, especially is what we're going to want. We have it. We just ran out of points for it. And then, stuff like Shifty as well. Like I just spent a year setting him up. So hopefully next season, he'll be able to get a lot of, the abilities and potentially like a little bit more quickness, maybe max that out. Probably not max out, but spend 1 more on that. Max out his route running, get a couple of abilities. His hands are fine. His route running is pretty decent. And then hopefully in what would be his, this year, upcoming season will be his sophomore season. Hopefully in his true junior season, he'll be able to dominate. That's, his junior, senior year. That's what we're playing for with Trevante Wheeler. And then these two guys are both just kind of ass. Rashawn Michaels got a good bit better. He's up to an 80 now, 82 now. O-line is fine. We'll let the CPU handle most of that. Drongo decided to just max out his abilities instead of maxing out his overall. He still has another year, though, so he'll end up being a really high overall. Let the CPU handle that. Sydney Ben, I didn't realize he was a raw strength guy. He has Stardev, but he's kind of just fucking useless because he is raw strength. So unfortunately, he'll never be as good as he should be because his archetype is bad. Keelan Franks is a really good starting offensive tackle. He's only a redshirt junior as well, so that's pretty sick. What's his deal breaker? Championship contender? Well, with you being a lot better of a player, that will go well, buddy, I promise. Roland Goddard actually got a lot better as well as a redshirt freshman. He will certainly be playable. Might actually end up pushing Gavin Garrettson out of the starting lineup. We'll see. Gash, he's a year away. We just kind of we're not really able to get any of the good abilities. We are fucking capped at 88 acceleration. We're working towards getting the power moves. We're probably not gonna be able to get that. Same thing with Pocket Disruptor. We just need to get our power moves better with him. But want to also keep improving your finesse moves. He's maxed out on quickness. That's where we spent most of his points. We spent 2 there to max that out, hoping it would give us 89 to stop the 88, so we can't get quick jump, unfortunately. But he's still a really good player. He's a decent enough run defender. That's not his game. His game is just blitzing the quarterback, and he's pretty good at that, especially at finesse moves. So Next year, the idea is probably just going to be maxing out power moves as much as we can and hopefully being able to grab Pocket Disruptor and Duress. That'd be really great. So then for his, senior season, he's truly good to go. Otis came back. He's fine. Zach Roth, little bit disappointing. Tried to get some abilities in place, but couldn't really do it. Same thing with Vinny Reinbold. Little bit disappointing in their stuff. I'm not really sure what the actual good archetype for D tackles is. I guess we can kind of just look at Cedric Brazil to see what gap specialist looks like, because we did bring in an elite dev 5-star. So there's power, and then run stopping. Let's see if this even upgrades his overall a little bit. No, it doesn't. They really only upgrade their overall if you take what they're good at, so that'll be run defense for these guys. So yeah, that goes up 2 overall, which is actually pretty good. Like, having a big run stuffing D tackle is never a bad thing. It's just, want him to be able to do both. At least a little bit. Bo Biggs is a really good starting linebacker. Vernon Sturgis got a lot of abilities. He's going to be pretty solid. And then Teddy Montgomery. He is the future star of this defense, along with our safety duo. Teddy Montgomery is kind of insane. He has nearly unlimited potential. And we went ahead and spent, again, a lot of it as kind of just a prep year to get his quickness up a lot. His run defense is phenomenal. We also spent a lot in that to get his tackling where it needed to be. His zone coverage is pretty good. IQ's low, but that'll shoot up his overall in a couple seasons. So I think Ty Montgomery has potential to be a very, 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 very good player. Already talked about DJ Pickett and Chasen Johnson a little bit earlier. Cameron Keys got platinum blanket coverage and gold house call, bronze jammer. So he's going to be really good. Probably still starting the nickel. We'll see. And then Evan Brown's an 85 overall. Alex Osmond will probably just end up starting over him. I like Evan Brown. He's been a multi-year starter for us, but we just got to get Alex Osmond on the field, man. He's too damn good. Might end up starting him at strong safety. We'll see. Cedric Franklin is also just really good. So we'll see what we end up doing there. Garbutt is bad. And we have a true freshman punter. So I think the training results went pretty well. We'll see how we ended up doing in terms of actual overall. We're 79 overall, 79 offense, 81 defense. Our defense got a little bit better than last year, and our offense did also get slightly better. We were a 77, 76, 78, I think, in order was what our thing was. Don't quote me on that. You guys just watch the season. You can fucking tell me. And one thing I do want to check is heading here and click on conference rules. Return on protected opponents. We do have a conference championship game. Conference leader home is fine. Yeah, all right, that works. Just wanted to make sure that looked all good. And for our coach stats, we'll just do one of these. This, I'm hoping, will be the season where we take a big jump up and really start landing some super sick players in the portal. I don't think our program prestige would have gone down. It didn't. We're still a 2-star program, which is good, because I was worried it would have gone down, if anything, after last year, and it didn't. So that's a good thing. And let's go ahead and see if we can't find a 4 or 5-star quarterback who has interest in us. Ideally, a 5-star quarterback who will let us recruit them. That'd be really fucking cool. Number 1 player in the class is a receiver with a playing time deal breaker. Kyle Stuckey. I mean, we'll definitely take a look at him for you guys. Don't want a raw strength offensive tackle. I don't care if he had us number 1. Maybe we could go for a pass protector, but we're looking for that quarterback. We will definitely go after Jonah Togway. There's a corner. We'll probably be able to get him, honestly, because we'll have at least 2 corners go pro. And there, unfortunately, is not a single 5-star QB who will let us recruit them. Damn, we need brand exposure, playing time, brand exposure. Well, there should be a couple 4-stars at least. I just want to get my heart broken, so we're going to add a few of these guys. We'll add one more. Grant Shelley is redonkulous. Elias Rivera. Get your ass out of here. You ain't shit. Stephon Fournette. Maybe a nephew or a son of Leonard. He's all right. And then Josh Yerby. Pretty bad. Grant Shelley might just be him. We'll probably end up looking at a couple more guys, but yeah, Grant Shelley's ridiculous. That will go ahead and do it for this episode, guys. I very much appreciate all of you watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If you're excited for season 4, drop a like. I'll try to get it out as soon as possible, and I'll see you all then. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.